ignorant shit, rose petals and whatnot. You gotta get the vibe somehow. Shit. His mom, cause he don't got no one else. Is that is now? Let's just entertain that for a second. Hypothetically speaking, if I did do that for my mom, is that a problem? Come on, man. Mama need love too. She brought me into this world. Hypothetically speaking, you're not gonna make me feel insecure for doing something like that for my mama. Maybe you need to look in the mirror and figure out what you got going on with your situation. Think about that. Juke said, hey, Juke, I see you. Juke, I already know you squared away. I already know Juke squared away. She got her own situation. Berto, I'll be playing GTA on VTime Day. Hey, man. Get it how you get it. Sid, you got a female sloth? Hey, man. There's plenty of sloths in the wild. Carrie said, my boyfriend is long distance now, crying. Damn, Carrie. Y'all wasn't able to close the gap for the special day? Bragg said, I'm taking my wife on a date. Smooth. Hell yeah, hell yeah. How many of y'all married in this hoe? We got all types of different demographics. One nigga talking about he playing GTA on Valentine's Day. Another nigga talking about he taking his wife on a date. Sheesh. Man, my birthday finna be way better. There you go. There you go. There you go. We got all different types of demographics in this motherfucker. Juke said, I'm not doing shit on Valentine's Day. Hey, I've been there. I done skipped so many Valentine's Day that I'm not allowed to skip no more Valentine's Day, single or not. No, I feel you, single as fuck. But I just been there so many times, I'm just not allowed to do that no more. Berto, where your wife at? You pushing 40. I don't see no wife here, bro. I know, man. It's hard out here, bro. I'm really a lover boy at heart, but I'm a suck. I'm not no. Let me take that back. But I ain't no sucker though. I'm a lover boy at heart, but I ain't no sucker though. So I can't go for the sucker shit. It's like as soon as somebody try to play me like I'm a sucker, it's like I'm off you. I'm not doing the sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here, bro. It's hard out here. And I ain't gonna lower my standards and just wife anything. So we just out here thugging. Y'all, this is how I've been feeling. I've been listening to this song. This song been getting me through the days. This how worst day got too many to please. Sad life. Sad life. My boyfriend's across the country. We will try to watch a movie together though. That's cute. I like that. I like that. Y'all doing the long distance, but still, acting like you all standing right next to each other. I like that. Good for you, Carrie. True love. True love. My job ruined this song for me. Really? Why, they be playing that? Valentine's Day is the worst day. Got too many to please. Berto, don't S. What does that mean? What do you mean? Berto, your time is coming. Hey, I hope so, bro. Like, on some real shit, I'm hoping I could drop my first kid in like 3 years, 4 years. But I gotta find somebody now though. That's the problem. I gotta find somebody like, it's gonna be bad, bro. This might be bad for me. It might be GG's, chat. Cause it's like, I'm 29 now. And if I'm gonna have a kid, if I'm gonna have a kid, I gotta be with Shorty for at least 3 years. Like 2 don't feel right. I gotta be with her for at least 3 years. and know that we official, like we locked in. But then if I wait 3 to 4 years, I'm gonna be goddamn 34 in this bitch. Halfway to I don't know, man. Fuck. It's tough out here, bro. It's tough out here, bro. Shout out to RP Ian with the Get This Up, my boy.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Everybody spam W Ian in the chat, man. Shout out to my dog Ian. Hold on. We getting that sub goal up. Thank you, Ian. Whoever got that gifted sub, make sure you say thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Preach. I'm 24 and I don't have a girl yet. 24 is a good age, though. 24 is a good age. You're fine. The right one will come around the corner soon. I hope so, man. You know, but I'm not tripping, though. But just on some real shit, it's like I all my friends got kids, bruh. All my friends got kids, and it's cool watching them grow up. So I'm like, damn, it'd be cool if I had a little young nigga, you know, growing up with my friends' kids and shit. By the time I pop out my first jit, they gonna be all in school and shit, you know, trying to bully my little nigga. I'm like, damn. I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up. I got the kids asleep right now. See? I want to have those type of problems. I'm done having bullshit problems. I'm trying to have the problems where my wife poke her head in and be like, yo, shut the fuck up, Berto. You being too loud. The kid's trying to sleep and shit. Oh, my bad, baby. My bad. You know, we got to lock in. Those are the type of problems I'm trying to have in life, man. That clock is ticking, though. I know, Brian, but it's like, what do I do? Can't rush it, bro. Can't rush it. I just raised my nephews basically because their parents be dropping them the fuck off here without asking. I know you mad as fuck. I know you mad as fuck. You like, man, I'm too young. I don't be watching your kids. Take care of your kids, man. I already know. You don't have time to waste, Berto. You're old as fuck. All right, bro. Damn. Let me live my life. I will perish alone before I marry the wrong person, so I feel you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, they do say that, though. They say you go and marry the wrong person, it is like you literally will be miserable. That'll be the worst mistake of your life. So, you know, again, I'm overly blessed. God is good. God has never let me down. You know, just put my trust in him. The right one will come around, man. But, you know, until then, you got to keep it overly Peter. Keep it overly Pete. You know what I'm saying? Just live life. But on that note, regardless, I can't spend Valentine's Day alone no more. I'm done with it. Situation, gotta have a situation. Dispatch tonight. Okay, so I'm not mad at playing dispatch tonight. So I'm gonna put dispatch on a maybe, but I had made up my mind that tomorrow I'm gonna try to stream twice tomorrow. It's gonna be an awkward time. You know, normally we stream around, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 5. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to stream like on some noon to 3 p.m. type shit. And I'm gonna try to play Poppy Playtime 2. So you guys might not have seen me play Poppy Playtime 1. If you want to go watch that, it's on BERTO 2 right now. I went and played Poppy Playtime 1 2 years ago. But I just saw they dropped the new trailer for Poppy Playtime 3. We can watch that together if you want. It's real short. But so now my mission in my brain is to catch up because Poppy Playtime 3 is going to drop soon. So, or Poppy Playtime 5, I'm tripping. Poppy Playtime 5 is going to drop soon. So I need to catch up so that when Poppy Playtime 5 drop, when Poppy Playtime 5 drop, we gonna be ready to go. Cause it's gonna be viral and everybody's gonna want to play it at the time. So that's what I'm thinking. How do y'all feel about that? I gotta catch up on the Poppy Playtime series, cause I'd be weird if I just jumped right into episode 5 and I ain't play 2, 3, and 4. So I gotta catch up. Berto, since when you been gaming, man? I mean, we kind of just got back into it for real. Y'all want to watch this Poppy Playtime 5 trailer real quick? Poppy Playtime 3 is good. I'm gonna play 2 tomorrow. Man, it's throwing my nigga around like he nothing. This might be a little bit of spoilers for me because I ain't played 3 or 4, but sure.
No more games. No more lies.
Let's be scared together. Poppy? You?
I remember that doll from the first one. Oh, my bad, bro.
You're the one they've been talking about. We're not the first to try and take out the prototype.
I can see you.
Everyone tries, you fail.
What the fuck is that?
To kill them all.
But everyone has a weakness.
Oh, shit.
This is our chance.
It's you. You're alive. You're running out of time. 5, 4,
My dog.
3,
Oh, shit.
2.
That boy Huggy Wuggy, man. Oh, shit. Yeah. When does it come out? Oh, shit. That comes out in a few days. Oh, damn, my plan might be cooked. I didn't know it comes out in a few days. I'm gonna have to play Poppy Playtime every goddamn day to catch up. Fuck. You can solo that shit in 2 days. All right, well, yeah. I'm gonna try to lock in. Tomorrow's gonna be a weird day. Might have to sacrifice some reactions and just be fucking playing horror games all day. Just be jobless. We'll see. I'll think about that tonight, but that's what I'm gonna think about. That's what I'm thinking tomorrow. But with that being said, y'all, let's get right into the stream, man. Damn. Yelena hasn't been pulling up. So we ain't got no word of the day, but I'm gonna just go ahead and just say it. Make sure y'all stay thankful. Continue to stay blessed. Make sure you guys thanking God every single day for another day, another opportunity to breathe. If you got your eyes, if you're watching this stream right now, if you got food in your refrigerator or even ate a meal tonight, you are overly blessed. So make sure you guys thank God. Can I get an amen in the chat? Where you at, family? Thank you all for pulling up. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here today with your boy. I appreciate that always. And let's get right into the stream, man. Let's do the damn thing.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Spam up, spam up, spam up. We got some good ones today, chat. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. The groupie who is ruining rappers' lives, Selena Powell.
It's a strange world we live in today where fame can be acquired for basically anything. Get caught in the street saying something crazy, you might end up with a career like the Hawk Tuah girl.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that.
I can't believe we made her
Want to
famous.
spend your time fighting girls on a reality TV show? Then a life like Krishan Rock might await you. But perhaps the strangest way that someone could become a prominent figure with name recognition today is for their exploits in the bedroom. But sure enough, this exists in the form of the modern day IG thought, who made their names on the mattress. And when it comes to those who took this odd route to infamy, no one is as quite controversial as Selena Powell. And at this point, Powell knows the kind of reputation that she solidified herself in the backlash that comes with it.
Why do people hate you so much?
I really don't know. Actually, I'm on the shade room right now, and I was reading through the comments like, yo, why does everybody not like me? Like, why is the top comment like, why would you be with her?
I feel like, again, I don't really know her like that, but the rappers keep linking up with her, even with the bad reputation. At this point, I'm not even gonna be mad at her. The niggas that are dumb are the rappers.
30 years of age, Selena may have painted herself into a corner in terms of how people see her. And unfortunately for her, she's got enough self-awareness to know it too.
I didn't sell my soul, but I definitely think like my love life is tarnished.
After such a controversial spell in the spotlight, being anywhere near Selena is seen as a real lasting mistake that can be used against you in arguments.
Jesus.
And is seen as such a badge of dishonor that some guys even attempt to deny it.
I didn't her, you fat. No, I didn't.
You also been with Selena's mom. She collected.
Oh yeah, I gotta chill
When it
and
comes to
curse and
this
thank you.
dubious position she has in the culture, it's not just the history attached to her, but Selena's habit of kissing and
Thank you
telling,
for that reminder. I
which
appreciate
makes
it,
her
bro.
continued acceptance in an artist's inner circle all the more confusing.
I remember good. That's why I could tell you my good.
Good.
Yeah, Young Thug, #1.
You f***ed Emin? Bitch, you are the Black Willow.
Oh my God. So much for kissing and telling. This bitch out here telling, she out here rating Yo Johnson on live television.
How did you meet Emin though?
Through DMs. Everything is through DMs.
He hit you in the DM?
Girl, DMs are the easiest thing. That's why I
Now
exposed DMs.
Tiana,
Because whether it's an up-and-coming rapper or a superstar who should really know better,
Berto too,
no one
Berto
is
too.
safe from the woman that has been referred to in some circles as the Black Widow. It's your boy Luesta, and this is how Selena Powell became rap's most infamous groupie. There's an origin story for everything, and Selena is no different. Hailing from Colorado, Powell didn't have the easiest start in life. But according to her, it's got nothing to do with who she is today.
Are your parents still alive?
No.
Both
I
of them?
wasn't never raised. Yeah, both of them. But like, I was
Damn, both her parents gone?
raised by my aunt. I don't really know my mom or my dad. But like, don't associate that with why I'm a hoe. Like,
At a certain
Yo, she one of them loud and proud thoughts. Don't associate that with why I'm a hoe. That came out of her mouth.
an unknown point, she begins making moves. And according to Powell herself, the only real goal she ever had was to be a celebrity, no matter what form that took.
I only wanted to be famous. I didn't give a fuck about nobody. Like, being a wife, being a mom, that was not on my brain. I wanted fame and money.
But what hip-hop didn't know was that her seeking that fortune would be the catalyst for no shortage of exposés and insane moments.
Shit.
Because while she had run-ins with some NBA players, Selena has been open about the fact that it's rappers who are in her crosshairs. After all, this is a woman who has claimed that most pro athletes aren't even famous enough to have their lives
You think she's
ruined by her.
70%
I'm
plastic?
just seeing like NFL players posting like, oh my God, Selena Powell will never get me. You're on the practice squad. Trust me, you're safe. You're safe.
She out here disrespecting the practice squad niggas. Said, you nigga, you ain't make enough money. You don't get enough playing time to play in this puss. Whoa.
When it came down to men who had their roles turned around by Selena, it's fair to say that she started the bar pretty high by setting off with
Hell
one of the
nah.
biggest stars hip-hop has ever seen. Since his earliest days in the industry, Snoop has had an image of a pimp and a player, but this was always counterbalanced by the fact that he literally married his childhood sweetheart. Sure, there may have been ladies on the side, but none of them really went public with it, until Snoop had a fateful run-in with Selena Powell. In her version of the story, Selena says that she basically cold called him and got a response that she wasn't anticipating.
Snoop Dogg, I called him and he
How old is she here? Like, she looks above 18, but she still looks young as shit. And Snoop Dogg is how old is Snoop Dogg now? That's a big ass age gap. I don't even know when this happened. And I know that age gap was fucking way too big. That's crazy.
automatically declined it, and he texted. He was like, "Yo, I'm with."
Snoop's only 55? No, bro, I don't believe that. I have to fact check that. Snoop Dogg is only 55? He looks so much older. Snoop Dogg age. What? Snoop Dogg is only 54? Wow. Okay, I mean, why does he look and feel so much older? Is it the weed? Is it the weed that got him looking like this? Like, he doesn't look bad, but he just looks so much older. Like, I don't know. I felt like he was at least 68, 70, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that's news to me. Okay.
With family, what's up? He was like, yo, I'm with family. I was like, yo, is it still Snoop? And he was like, yeah. He sent a fucking video of himself and said, yes.
That's some unk ass shit.
And I was like, what the? Oh my God. I really have Snoop Dogg's number. He FaceTimed me a bunch of times. Like, we were talking. He was actually really freaking nice. And in the back of my head, I was like, how does he not know, who I am? But whatever.
From there, he flew her out and was told to meet the reputed family at his discreet love nest. There, she learned a whole lot about Snoop and what he likes.
I went upstairs, then I get a text. He was like, babe, you landed? I was like, yes. He was like, cool, I'm sending you a car. He was like, freshen up, I'm sending you a car. So come over. I lay down on the bed, and then he was just counting money, and he set it aside. And in my head, I was like, that better be for me. So he lay down on the bed too, and then he was just like,
yo, this is proud thought activity, proud succubus activity. She is excited. She's giddy about this.
Making small talk with me. Then he started undressing me. We had sex. While we're having this man literally got up, and I was like, oh my God, did he already bust? Whatever. Mind you, there was no condoms, no nothing. And when we got done, he's so weird. He once he's done, I thought I was gonna, get dressed and leave. No, this man was holding me on his chest, and he was rubbing my hair. And I had nails, so I was going like that on his chest, and he was like, huh? I was like, what the fuck is this man doing? And he was rub my nails, and it was
what? Nah, bro. I don't feel bad for any rapper that got exposed by her at this point. She done put a whole video out exposing niggas in the comfort of their own homes, they little fetishes or whatever, or just any little thing to make a nigga feel good. She said this nigga talking about rub his nipples. Damn. Yeah, bro. Hell
so
nah.
Freaking weird. And I'm like, oh my God, this man is weird.
Once these claims emerged, Snoop denied it all, stating that it was just a promotion for a new shoot called Clout Chasers. But Selena refused to play ball, allegedly leaking a tape of the pair on her OnlyFans. And whenever she's asked, Selena stays peddling the scandalous details whenever it's brought up.
With Snoop Dogg in the video, and he was snorting lines off of your chest.
Can't show y'all that.
He answered with his full face on the camera.
I'm not freaked out.
Now, he was very married at the time.
I found out he was married when he flew me out for the BET Awards, and on stage he's thanking his wife. I'm like,
in the heat of the situation, she even went as far as shading Snoop's wife. I took this bitch's guy, and she took him right back. Damn, my bad stingy ass bitch. This happened amid claims that Snoop transferred her $20,000 to make up for the drama. But Selena...
You paid 20 G's for that, Snoop Dogg? Come on, man. You get, you're Snoop Dogg, bro. You're Snoop Dogg. Why are you paying $20,000 for this? She's not even like that.
Selena is one person that it's pointless to try and bribe. Instead of backing down, Snoop seemed to finally acknowledge her on Problems' Don't Be Mad at Me remix, alongside Freddie Gibbs, where he spit,
I'm tired of saying sorry for the same shit. Damn, they lost my queen. Fucking around with that lame bitch.
As is often the case, these issues.
Damn, so he confirmed it though. I mean, I guess we seen videos and pictures and DMs, so it was facts. But he came out and stood on. It's like, no, I did that. I hit that hoe.
Weren't enough for these artists to completely shed contact. A little down the line, Snoop allegedly wanted to use her connections to help bring down 6ix9ine after they exchanged some harsh words over the rapper's past. This time, Snoop was a little more cunning, only showing his dog in future FaceTimes to ensure that he wouldn't be exposed again.
Yeah. Hello? What?
Crazily, this wasn't the only member of Dr. Dre's crew that she's fraternized with, as she recently made a wild revelation about 50 Cent and his own bedroom
50?
habits.
You don't gotta say who, but have you ate in a rapper's before?
Yeah, I said it already. I ate 50 Cent.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how amazing they say it may or may not feel. Some pleasures are supposed to remain unknown. You know, what's the Adam and Eve tale? You know what I'm saying? They said the fruit was good as fuck, but you're not supposed to eat it. Don't eat the fruit. Don't eat it. So listen to me, my brothers out there, man. Y'all out here getting the booty ate, it's suspect, nigga. Nothing else to talk about. Just think about, you a man. You supposed to be a grown man. You a grown man. In what position in any world should a man be getting like no, bro. It's suspect, bro. It's suspect. It's suspect. It can't be though. Not 50 Cent. He got shot 12 times and came back. He's a walking legend. It can't be 50. I don't believe it.
You trolling or being for real?
I'm done being for real.
But even though she'd been with them both, she still has more love for the Dogfather and actually felt a little bad about how certain things went down.
Snoop or 50 Cent? You had to choose one.
Snoop.
Snoop?
I feel really bad. I shouldn't have done all that to him. I
He
was
is
so
a legend.
surprised when I was fucking him. I was like, oh my god.
When that kind of olive branch was ignored, she went public asking for him to let her off the hook.
My baby is like...
She said my baby.
Yeah, I still love him. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Aw,
You do not love him. He won't.
You don't love him, girl.
I love him.
He loves
He's
his
nice.
wife, though.
If I was Selena, I wouldn't expect these pleas to ever be accepted by Snoop. But if you think that he harbors a grudge, it's probably nothing compared
I don't believe it with 50 Cent. See, she ain't coming with no evidence.
to how Offset feels about her at this current moment. But before we move on, let's pause for a second and
Brandale, I smell it. Huh?
Doc for sponsoring well. Then, all of a sudden, he was hit with a paternity suit from Selena. Then identified as simply another Instagram model, she took the IG with a sonogram image and a caption that read, "These past few months have been a complete mess, but I finally found enough strength to open up about what's going on. Yes, I'm expecting, and yes, she's a girl. My whole life is changing, and right now, it's definitely for the better. I'm not sure what the future holds, but I hope that Offset and I work it out for the sake of Karma Lee Cephas." Almost straight away, Offset and his legal team served Selena Powell with a cease and desist letter in late 2017, while Cardi B publicly dismissed the
Wait, Offset had a baby with this girl?
documents as wild fake. But Selena was not to be deterred, telling the world that she was set to stick him up for child support.
Let's get to the real shit. Are you putting Offset on child support, bro?
Yeah. I don't know how much I can get off him, but I'm about to
Give me a dollar amount.
at least like 10,000.
Explain to me why you would need $10,000 to raise a 5-day-old.
I don't know how I'm gonna tell the judge I need 10,000, but it's gonna work. I should go for 20,000 so I can get the 10, right?
And as it turns out, the whole thing was a complete ruse, and she did this
Shit.
without caring who got hurt in the
Oh, so okay. So she just lost all credibility. She's a liar.
process.
Okay. Thank you. There's still hope. 50 Cent still might be a G. There's still hope. I thought she might have been a little bit of a reliable source because of how she did Snoop Dogg. But she went up and capped down with Offset. So there's still hope. We can still listen to 50 Cent's music, y'all. Don't worry. We can still listen. Get Rich, Die Trying. Take It to the Candy Shop. We can still do it. And we can still watch Power. 50 Cent's still good. All right, perfect.
I had lawyers reach out to me telling me I needed to chill out. I've had
Why didn't you just actually listen to
Real
him?
money, because I didn't feel like it. Anyway, real money. I didn't tell everybody I was faking the pregnancy because I didn't want to ruin Academics' credibility.
Okay.
I didn't want to do that to him. I didn't want, because he was like going so hard for me. Like he was like, you know, on his Twitch, on his YouTube, like on his main page, like he was really going hard for me, you know, saying like it's real. I was like, okay, I'm not just like couldn't.
I
just
want to
like,
know what he's got to say about that.
For many people, it was the first time that they'd heard of Selena, and it didn't exactly reflect well as a great introduction. To begin with, many online figures initially didn't believe that they'd even hooked up, let alone those false claims that he'd knocked her up.
About being pregnant, then she lied about how she got fake pregnant.
No, I didn't.
Offset didn't with you. That's a cap.
I don't care.
Still, this was the point where Selena's career, if you want to call it that, really took off. And at every opportunity, she appeared on the No Jumper platform telling crazy tales.
Yeah, and it's $8 million house.
How was that?
$8 million house.
How was that?
I don't know. I was blindfolded going there, but.
Are you serious? They blindfolded you?
Is she just cold lying on everyone? Did she just really fake it till she made it? Till a lot of other rappers actually started fucking with her? This is crazy.
I mean, respectively, you know.
Did it fuck all your eye makeup up and shit? And you were like, nah, I gotta go home now again.
Makeup.
Wow, really?
This briefly led to the creation of his own Thoughts Next Door podcast, before Adam 22 properly had a change of heart, or more accurately, that it would reflect bad on his company.
And they did a couple episodes, and I mean, I guess I just kind of like underestimated the extent to which giving her a show would change the way that people viewed me doing content with her so much, you know? Because it went from like, oh, this is a person that Adam does podcasts with occasionally, to Adam is setting up a platform for these girls to destroy black men. And it got kind of like, you know, it got a little consistent with that.
That's crazy.
Like, they have the Odell Beckham shit that they're talking about him. It very much like, you know, we got a shitload of views that month from them doing the podcast. I mean, people were going crazy for it. I just kind of realized, like, this is not worth it to me. Like, I would much rather run a platform that has like a more moderate pace of growth than to sort of involve myself in this constant drama that was going to follow me if we kept doing that, you know?
After all that went down with him and Selena, not to mention the fact that she began monetizing her bedroom antics, you'd think that Offset would do everything to steer clear of her. This wasn't the end of this saga, as it appears they linked up again just last year.
Offset, bro, what is up with these niggas, man? You are Offset, you rich, you famous. Why you going back to this same run through bug looking bit? Like, bruh. Again, I don't feel bad for these guys, bruh. It just don't make sense. One, you already got a girl, so that's one. But two, if you like the same ran through girl who's already proven that she gonna expose and like, you could have hit up anybody. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man?
And this time, Selena came with receipts in abundance,
Shit.
putting him on blast after an apparent overnight stay.
It's AI. It has to be. No man would
Considering
be
he was
this
no longer
dumb.
with Cardi, not everyone saw the point of what she was trying to do. What is the meaning of recording someone while they're asleep? Selena Powell doesn't
It's
even
AI,
own
bro.
Offset.
It has
He's
to be.
single, and he's not going to pay her. She's just clout chasing on the internet to drag Offset. But whatever she was attempting to do, it was enough to lead Selena to act like she feared for her life over how Set responded to it.
That shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
If anything happens to me, Offset did it, she said in an Instagram story post. I'm tired of this grown man threatening me almost every day and got me living in fear because he owes me $15,000. I tried to get my money back for weeks, and all I get is
You paint, yo, this bitch out here charging 15, 20,000 for industry used vag. And these suckers are paying.
Threats. Although she couldn't be that scared as she continues to air him out. During podcast appearances, she has actively stoked the ill feeling between Seth and his ex-wife, Cardi B, claiming that he made some derogatory comments about the child she had with NFL star Stephon Diggs.
He called Cardi's new baby a bastard. I was like, oh. He was like, because if the babies aren't mine, that's a bastard. Oh, okay. And I was like, so what, you want the baby to be yours? He was like, yeah, because culture don't really with the baby. He was like, yeah, like she just be side-eyeing the baby or whatever, and the nanny be telling me all this. Like, mind you, Cardi has a restraining order on Offset. So he gets not allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stephon. So that's probably why like she thinks like how the f is this baby? And I don't talk to my dad. Like, how did you just have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother.
And in a statement that went from gossip to actual criminal activity, Selena claimed that Offset was threatening to shoot Stephon.
He told me that he was gonna
Why would you do this, bro? You are getting out here talking cash shit. Like, this is the type of shit that get niggas in trouble.
When you see Stephon, he's gonna.
But then again, man, Offset, bro, you a grown ass man. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing pillow talking and saying all this bullshit to this Treesh?
Shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
so I
gonna
think
beat
she
him up?
on some beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit.
Damn. He really said that. They're not even like that's. I was trolling before, like, this dead ass 4K. He really said that stupid ass shit to some side hoe. Yo, yeah, Offset's tripping.
Once the dust settled on the craziness, it left people like Ben the Don wondering how rappers are still pillow talking with her, even though they know the outcome.
What the f do y'all niggas be thinking, man?
Yo,
what
chill with
do y'all
that
niggas
C
be
word,
actually
man.
Thinking? Why do y'all keep f***ing with her? Pillow talking to him? What?
As for Selena, the whole situation went so bad that she even briefly claimed that she would no longer mess with rappers, but that promise doesn't appear to have held up. Make no mistake, the public and Powell have always known what her image was about. Selena Powell is dedicated to that hoe shit, LOL. All the other girls finding God and rebranding, but she's tripling down. Due to this perception, some rappers such as Drake had the good—
No! Not Drake! Watch what you about to say, man. I got too many Drake songs on my playlist, bro. Don't tell me he's in on this too, bro.
To that hoe shit, LOL. All the other girls finding God and rebranding, but she's tripling down. Due to this perception, some rappers such as Drake had the good sense to evade her and claim that they didn't want no parts.
Definitely never gave you my number. I know who you are. I want no parts. Huh? Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Sir Drake is a pedo. That's way worse. Y'all don't actually, you know, I'm going to say this. Actually, I'm comfortable saying this. Like, Drake is not that, bro. Drake is not that. That, like, there's some weird shit out there, some out of context stuff out there, but, bro, like, on some real shit, my day one homie, Feek, has known Drake for a long time. I've been around Drake. I've talked to Drake. Like, Drake is not, he's not on that, bro. He's not on that, bro. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna say too much, but Drake, y'all, that shit blew up. It got taken out of proportion. Kendrick Lamar made that song. Drake is not on that.
Even if it remains on her literal to-do list.
I'm still waiting for Drake.
Drake?
Thank you.
Drake?
That was my second choice.
I'm still waiting for you. He told me I was dark and disturbed. I was like,
Others, such as Lil Durk,
You said I'm in the
expertly played her
files?
at her own game.
Nigga.
He DM'd me and he blocked him, but my friend knew his DJ, so
Y'all
I was like,
niggas
whatever,
tripping.
we'll go hang out with his DJ, whatever. And we got there, and Dirk and him were sharing a room, and he didn't remember blocking me. He was like, it was probably my friend or something. He was like, well, my and he was like, it make me unblock you. And I said, his and he never unblocked me.
In certain scenarios,
Oh my
it's Selena
God.
who slips and makes things worse for herself. Like the time that she allegedly robbed G Herbo. Long after she was already known as a public menace to rappers, to the world all over, Herbo spoke about an early interaction with her that he described as his worst fan encounter.
Craziest fan story when we first met that crazy Selena Powell. When she stole all our shit, like she took our fuck around with my brother and them, around my cousin, all this dumbass shit. He let her in one of the rooms that had all my shit in there. You feel me? Like she stole all our shit.
After pulling that off, Selena thought that she'd hit a lick, but it actually didn't go so well.
I mean, you got a
Due
point,
to Powell
Juke,
already
but
having
shit.
some outstanding issues with the law, the attempt to get the cops onto Herbo and
That
his
would just
crew
be too
backfired
crazy,
on her in
from
a
what
quite
I know.
spectacular fashion.
And from what
We
I've
had to go
seen,
get it
just
back.
being
My
around
homie them threatened her and all type of shit. And
I hear you.
we got all the shit back. Then she
But at
wound
the
up
same
having a
time, you
warrant.
can't get
Bitch
me to be like be on here and just straight up like I'd be lying to say I know everything about him. We're best friends and and I know all his movements. Like, of course not. I 100% don't know what the fuck that nigga got going. But at the same time, it's like, you know, when you've been around somebody enough and seen their character behind closed doors, you know, cameras off, it's like, that's like just because of a negative narrative that you see some happening online about somebody that you know in your life and you've been around their character, your initial instinct isn't going to be to just jump on the bandwagon and talk down on them. So I just could never, unless with like 100K, like 4K footage, like somebody's doing something wrong, just be like, oh yeah, no, that's what it is. Just being honest.
Jail, all type of shit.
Golly. That's crazy
she
enough.
Called the police on us.
What
and
y'all
she had a
arguing
warrant
about?
and went to jail. And the police let us get our shit
Dummy.
back. But yeah, she took like my passport, my bags with a lot of clothes, took a laptop, all my cameraman equipment. Like, that was some crazy.
Much like what went down with Snoop, this was one instance where she actually apologized. My side of the story is that I was young and made a mistake. I was mad because they left me while he went to do his show, and he didn't invite me, so me and my friend robbed him. I still don't know how he found my address either, but I do want to make it clear that I was young and sincerely apologized to him. In a situation like that, Selena could apparently see that she was in the wrong. But in some of her other love affairs, Powell is a lot less charitable and puts these guys to the sword. A prime example of what happens when this goes down is Demetrius Flannery Jr., better known as Lil Meech. The son of the former BMF Kingpin, the younger Meech wound up starring in a 50 Cent produced Stars, where he played as his father. Because of that, Lil Meech felt that even though he was meeting with Selena, her reputation was too toxic to be attached to his brand.
Me and Demetrius, he was like, yo, I really wish I could publicly be with you, but like, I'm an actor, I have this going on, I have that going on, like, I can't, like, it's gonna up my reputation because of who you are.
And while she kept it cool when they were together, all bets were off once they parted ways. On podcasts, she spoke at length about how he treated her and what it said about her broader track record, as well as essentially suggesting that he's broke.
Man, y'all squash that bullshit y'all talking about, man.
And I didn't really peep it because I'm in love at this point. This is what like really did our division. Was one day he was just so like grumpy. He was so mean, like being so mean to me, to the point where I started like really getting emotional. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't want to sleep with you tonight. He doesn't have a car. He got his Ferrari allegedly repossessed because he couldn't afford the insurance, allegedly.
Later, she discovered that he had a side piece, and that's when it all came undone.
I made his bed that morning for another to sleep in. I cleaned those dishes for another to drink his drinks in. I stocked his refrigerator with water and drinks.
Shockingly, she even suggested that when they did sleep together, they occasionally did so to the music of his ex, Summer Walker, while also co-signing her claims. And it's safe to say that the assault on his personhood and his pockets didn't stop there whatsoever. I have nothing to do with that weirdo Demetrius, aka me, Lil Meech to y'all. Please leave me alone about him. I don't want shit to do with him besides the money I spent on him, LMAO. But hey, like Summer Walker and his life is terrible. The smoke continued to mount after he labeled her claims cap, right up to the point that she threatened to make him tunnel brothers with his father. Mind you, he is living in Floyd Mayweather's apartment for free with his daddy, cause they can't afford rent. Bitch, you think I'd be proud to admit that? I cared for you like you were my son. You couldn't even afford meals, ho. I connected you with my weed plug because you couldn't afford to get high. He's probably 10 pills deep and probably forgot why he was with me, and that's why he said cap. cause ain't no way. Not content to stop there, she even exposed him further by leaking audio of their calls.
Begging you, please delete this stuff. This is my reputation, bro.
Hell no, she got this grown ass man crying on the phone like this. Bro, come on.
Apologize for saying what I said to you. Please, man.
But you said it was cap though. What was cap, Demetrius?
Selena, I said
Y'all stop beefing after that timeout, man.
Right. But now you want
It's
to make
cool.
me look like a liar in front of the internet.
It's all love.
Crazy, Demetrius.
That's not how I tried to make you seem. I apologize for that.
If her mission was to destroy Meech,
Agree to
then it
disagree
worked,
and keep it
as
pushing.
it actually had a knockoff effect for his career, leaving the BMF series' executive producer, 50 Cent, to essentially suggest that he was cutting his losses after his star was outed like this. Please, please, please stop. This is my reputation. BMF done. Show over. We all street dudes, so you know how to get it out the mud. As explosive as this was,
Damn, this nigga lost his show over this weak ass girl. Come on, man.
Meech is to be the only ex-man of Summer
What's
Walker
good, Zaza?
that she was entangled with. After Summer Walker labeled her a fan, Powell twisted the knife by revealing that she'd been with Summer's baby daddy, London on the Track, as well as her recent rapper boyfriend, Rico Reckless.
She literally was like, oh yeah, you're a fan or whatever. So yeah, I had to make the announcement that I slept with Rico Reckless and London on the Track before. Mind you, I don't know, I kind of relate to her first album because why are you crying over a man the size of a penis that's like this? There's no way I'm crying over that.
A move like this just proves how vindictive Selena can get, because if you mess with her, then she'll use everything at her disposal to make things really difficult for you. At times, she's even done it to people that she actively seems to still be cool with. By now, it's really no big secret that Academics and Selena Powell have had a past. Since earlier into her history, she's spoken openly about messing with him and even indulging his most depraved appetites.
I swallowed Academics' pee, allegedly.
I wish it was anyone but him. Then
I know,
would
me
love
too,
you
but
more.
he was the only free.
But what makes the relationship between Ak and the Black Widow a little more different is that there's reason to believe that they were in a real relationship. In fact, Selena suggested that she cucked him with his friend Tekashi just a day after they met, and they still apparently wound up going out.
I fucked him in Brenna Vacay.
Wait, so is this like an Academics cuck thing where he like gets off on watching that?
Not in, like literally in front. Like he was like, AK, get out, get out.
And what AK said?
AK looked at me and he was like, I was like, I don't know what to do. Because me and AK, I literally swallowed AK's nut on the way to 6ix9ine's house.
What is wrong with y'all? We not even gonna talk about, because we saying the same thing over and over again at this point. We not even gonna talk about how all you niggas know that she's moving like this and still fucking with her. But let's move the conversation to the fact that there's no way this shorty is not burnt. There is no way she is not Fire Lord Ozine. No way. And you talking about you, bro, and everybody's just passing her around. Hey man, y'all rap brothers are tripping. Thank you, Peg.
But were you like dating Ak?
No. This was the second day I met AK.
Over the years, she hasn't been very complimentary about his manhood, while also claiming that he was basically obsessed with her.
Now, Academics, I seen him like in a tape online, and his belly is really huge. It's hairy. His was kind of small, and he had to stay close.
Kinda. It's so small, babe. Literally the smallest ever. Oh my god, so mad that I just fucked him.
And whenever Ak gets into an argument to this day, the rumors that he was so infatuated with her that he even brought her a luxury vehicle often get thrown back into his face.
You done paid a little Colorado. You brought her a G-Wagon, nigga.
Oh, hell no.
Selena Powell. Selena Powell, you paid.
That Ray J hit that, but
No, you paid.
No, I paid. No, come on.
Academics, bro. You bought her a G-Wagon? Y'all gonna make me do this, bro. G-Wagon's my dream car. That's what I want. You bought this hoe a G-Wag. I just need everybody to see what the Wagster's going for nowadays, man. Because this ain't right. This ain't right. Somebody need to go to jail about this. You're telling me you paid an upwards of potentially $169,000 for used vag. $169,000. Wow.
Hell no, man.
For used vag. No, bro. What is up with these guys? What is up with these guys? It's genuinely making me mad.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
For a long time now, Academics has denied her ever being his girlfriend, as well as
Holy
the alleged
shit.
car purchase.
Were you guys in a thing at one point?
Yo,
Why do people refer to her
Oh my
as your ex?
I'm so.
Have you ever slept with Selena Powell?
No, yeah, I did.
You did. Okay.
To this day, I can't convince people that we didn't date. I did do one thing, which I realized f***ed me for life. When she first met me, I had this G-Wagon. She said she's gonna buy a G-Wagon. And she says, yo, I wanna make the blogs. I said, okay. She says, I'm gonna post up, thank you for buying me. The car cost $186,000.
Yeah.
She bought it herself, but she wanted to go viral. She says, I'm gonna post it up and said, you bought it for me, and you know how to treat a queen like a queen. I said, post that shit. Like every girl from here to Montana, they're like, oh, you buying G-Wagons?
But did you actually buy her car?
But there's a general
Hell no, man. What the fuck,
sense that he's capping. And later in that same interview with Vlad, it seems like he slipped up a little and gave it away without phrasing it.
Like, other women I've dealt with, I'm like, yeah, y'all get a little clout because they'll act like I'm still her boyfriend. I'm not her boyfriend.
Brother would have bought her a whole crib, nigga. I wouldn't have bought her McDonald's. Only thing I would have bought her is a Uber, nigga. Come on, man. What? The fuck is you talking about, bruh? Y'all niggas got me overly fucked up.
As for the G-Wagon, Selena has shown receipts.
I don't know what the fuck's on my camera. But that shit's paid the fuck off. We don't do no rentals around here, baby. All the paperwork is right here. What else can I show you guys to prove that it's not a rental? Mercedes-Benz. It's all there.
Plus, she's still decrying him whenever the opportunity comes around.
Don't ever say Academics again in your entire life. You're so small.
Wow. DJ Academics?
You lying.
Is that on hard or on soft?
That's hard.
What's interesting about this is that
she walks around with a tape measure just to fucking. Yo, this like the 4th, 5th clip I done seen her with a tape measure in different settings. She walks around with a tape measure just to expose how people's sizes are moving. This is different, bruh.
Seem to be cordial enough, but that doesn't stop her from throwing some serious dirt on his character to his face without a second thought.
My gosh.
Like she's still but remember she's 20. She's still in the denial stage.
Oh my gosh, she's 20?
Yeah,
How old has Trippy been?
29.
It's a little weird.
Wait, it's weird that he's 29? How is that weird?
Of course, you fucking said it's not weird.
No,
I forgot you like him young too.
Wait.
This was a pretty wild thing to say, particularly because when it came to that side of things, Selena doesn't have a leg to stand on. Let's not forget that Selena once said with her full chest that she slept with Annalie Chapa when he was underage, something which the man that some people call Adam 16 was put on blast for, as he pretty much enabled it.
Everyone knows everything, I think. I mean, like, the most recent one, to be honest, was Annalie Chapa.
Annalie Chapa, doesn't he have a girlfriend?
Isn't he 16? I know. I accidentally fucked that one.
If he was underage, I do feel a little weird about that, but I do feel kind of weird about that. Like, I would not have facilitated that if that was what I was thinking at that time, but I do regret doing that. I wish that I would never have done that if I knew that this predator, Selena Powell, was gonna take advantage of this little boy.
But Selena's version of events doesn't exactly paint a good light on Chapa's guardians either, as reportedly, Annalie's parents actively lied for him to make it happen.
Parents were there and they told me he was 19. I was like, okay. And then I went home and I Googled his age and I was like,
Wait,
Never gonna tell him
wait,
about that.
his parents told you he was 19 when they knew you were gonna have sex with him?
Yeah, right. They were right outside the door.
For Selena, it seems like there's just no bridge too far. And recently, another hip-hop star who came to the fore in his teenage years discovered how wrong things can go when you get in bed, literally and figuratively, with Powell. Back when he first unveiled tracks like Rubbing Off the Paint.
This nigga. This nigga has shown us exactly like what to not do as a rapper in his career, bro. We're talking about, we done seen this nigga go from the heights of the music industry with hits in a prime music era to just the laughingstock of the industry. Literally, YBN Namir has given us the exact step-by-step what not to do guide as a successful artist.
Namir had real star potential, but as I've covered at length before in previous videos, things have gone really badly over the years. Over the years, he's given his haters plenty of reasons to mock him, and to no one's surprise, this has been a source of infinite clowning. And hooking up with Selena was just another reason for them to do so. But when the news broke that they might be expecting a kid together, he was suddenly getting dragged by everyone. I didn't think that bro could do any worse than Soul Train. Sheesh. Having a child with everybody's former side chick is crazy.
Berto, why do you think she ain't in prison? She literally admitted to being a pedo with a 15-year-old. Because nobody probably pressed charges, bro. From what she said, her parents, I mean, if we're going to believe anything that comes out of her mouth, she said her parents helped set it up. The parents looked her in her face and said, he's 19. So go ahead. So, I mean, I don't know, bro.
Bro unlocked a new level of rock bottom. Getting with Selena publicly is unlikely to be great for anyone, and it's not a situation he thought through, whether it was in terms of what it does for his image or the practicalities. Just look at how he reacted when he found out about her rumored past with Gucci Third Leg, a prominent adult star who was known to spread herpes around.
Who had the dicks in their mouth?
The girl you was kissing on Instagram.
The girl I was kissing on Instagram.
All on every podcast. I just want to know if she really stuck that Gucci third leg nigga shit. Because if she did,
Gucci third leg.
Why you want
No!
wild as fuck out right now?
No. What's the deal?
What you mean, what's the deal? No, I didn't know Gucci third leg. Who the fuck is Gucci third leg?
I'm Gucci fourth leg now. That's what I heard.
Boy, nobody told you that. Your retarded little friend in the back said that.
Everybody called me talking about some, yeah, you Gucci third leg and Gucci fourth leg. I'm like,
Nobody is calling you and saying that. Stop playing with me.
Things between them naturally soured after that announcement, leading
Gucci
to
third
an
leg's
IG
like
live where he
moderate, bro.
could barely hide his regret and disdain as he saw her drinking while apparently pregnant with his child.
you just took a
You let off your semen in this girl, bro? Again, it's like, bro, I'm not even mad at her anymore. Like, she's obviously a disgusting person, but we just gotta sit and laugh at these individuals, bro. The brothers that are signing up for this clownery. Crazy.
shot on live earlier.
I took a shot of love.
Wow, that's crazy. How you gonna take a shot on live and you pregnant? That's disgusting.
Are you breaking up with me?
I'm using these from now on.
No, you're not. Not with me.
But it has since been speculated that she faked the pregnancy too, as if her public image required another blow. Even after entering her third decade, Selena isn't exactly turning over a new leaf. In recent times, Selena has diversified into the streaming space, and recently outed the quote-unquote alpha male Myron Gaines for attempting to get with her.
Ask about fresh and fit? What do you mean ask about fresh and fit?
Fresh, you can suck my with your mother's lips, you ass. Stop talking to me in the gym. I'm tired of you acting like we're cool. And Myron, stop hitting me up for I'll never fuck you.
She's not above clout chasing in that world either. Recently, it was Selena who tried to seduce Neon after seeing him flaunt some cash.
Can you give him a blowjob?
Yeah, come on. Go in the room. I know you're gonna come back later and I'm gonna give you the best blowjob ever.
Clearly, the much younger streamer didn't know what to do when accosted by
This nigga Neon, bro. Y'all be seeing those them clips of Neon with Iggy, where Iggy's like flirting with him and he don't know how to do nothing with it.
a woman 9 years his senior. with his discomfort written all over his face throughout the whole exchange. Reflecting back on the situation, Clavicular made it sound like it was pretty non-consensual, before basically suggesting that Selena had to be stopped.
He had this OF model, Selena Powell, all over his cock, grabbing his chat. Not gonna lie, she was literally like molesting him. I never seen some shit like that, chat, in my life. I never seen some shit. But yeah, the double standards that exist in society today absolutely blow my mind.
Despite how bad her reputation may be, she's always willing to crash out to defend herself. Much like she did on a recent podcast where she took major exception after being told that she wasn't wife material.
You trying to shit on me live? Are you cool? Are you cool?
Men need
I'll this whole house before I leave outside.
Nothing in here.
I promise you I will.
Maybe let's find out then.
Let's find out, please.
I really am in this
I don't give a. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Do what you
Let's
does
do
then.
it. Okay.
What's she so mad for? I thought she was loud and proud. He ain't saying nothing that she ain't already claimed.
I swear to God.
At this stage, Selena's reputation truly does offer her. It's even gotten to a point where she's not only being clowned, but people simply can't believe that celebrities are still dumb and impulsive enough to get involved with her.
Selena Powell's mouth is about as twice as loose as her vagina. If you've ever seen your neighbor's dog running down the street with the tag on it and shit, and you just, that's Miss Robinson dog, his ass that got out again, he bad as hell, he loose. That's Selena Powell. So if a nigga is confessing his life stories and just spilling the whole 2 liters of his problems to her, I'm assuming that you are in the worst space of your life humanly possible.
Facts, you ain't got nobody else you could talk to, guys. Nobody else?
What nigga has ever been mentioned in a blog post or any of any kind with Selena Powell and then seen a resurgence or upsell in their career? YBN Namir, nigga, Aaron Carter, Offset, these niggas are spiraling and they have been exiled from every family meeting and group chat possible.
Although most of the world see her as ran through, Powell doesn't appear to feel that anything is unsalvageable, and she still has ambitions of a happily ever after.
I want to see Selena get married. Like,
what?
You know what I mean? I'm ready for chapter 2 of your life. If you met the perfect guy, you would settle down and get married.
Immediately. I want a baby. I want to get pregnant now.
Would you stop being outside? You wouldn't?
Because now that I'm getting older, I'm 30. Like my biological clock is ticking. Like I gotta.
Do you ever wish you could get a clean slate and just start over?
Of course, all the time. Or like, I used to think like apologies like fixed it as well, because a lot of these celebrities we're in Miami, we see these celebrities all the time. I've done apologize to like most of them, and we're good.
You know the crazy thing about this, bro? I guarantee you some sucker's gonna do it, bro. Mark my words, I'm saying it right here. Some sucker is gonna wife this, man. Some sucker's gonna wife this and try to continue his lineage with this. Place y'all bets, man. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be a celebrity too.
But that still doesn't take away the public's view. So now when I'm just chilling with my man and I'm posting him getting a haircut, everyone's like, "Oh, she's a she's this, she's that." I'm like, it's just it sucks.
But ultimately, she's probably gonna struggle to achieve that when her gimmick is still going strong.
I'm passing the phone to someone who betrayed their
Berto, you'll probably try to wife her. Nigga, I wouldn't even look in her direction.
baby daddy, Chief Keef for 6ix9ine.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who faked the pregnancy by Offset.
I'm passing the phone to someone who took an Odell Beckham Jr.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who was in love with academics.
I'm passing the phone to someone who broke up Addison Rae and Bryce Hall.
I'm passing the phone to
who is this?
Somebody who still Moneybag Yo.
I'm passing the phone to someone who still Tristan Thompson.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who just fucked Soulja Boy.
I don't want to. Play anymore.
As with every fresh appearance in front of a mic, it feels like she says something new, which would make it impossible for her to fully rehab her image.
Do you like to get beat?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like a little domestic violence, but I'm not like pro domestic violence.
She's toxic.
Don't beat other bitches. You can beat me up. Don't beat other people up.
Beat you up
Oh
like
my
beat up or
God.
beat you up like
I mean, yeah, that bit like yeah.
That
But
you
you
like
know,
that?
don't beat up no bitches.
As a new crop of rappers emerges, let's just hope that they have the good sense to steer clear of Selena. Otherwise, they'll wind up just another unfortunate name on Selena's extensive list, who've had their public image tainted by coming into contact with her.
Yo, yeah, go ahead and drop your predictions in the comment section, man. Which stupid rapper of the year is gonna wife this up? And then for extra credit points, who's gonna continue his lineage with Shorty? That's crazy. That video was insane. Hell no. Dior, Berto, Cloud. Okay. You niggas are out of your top. I would like to believe me and my fellow friends would never be that idiotic. All right, let's get to the next joint. Spam up, spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
3, 2, 1. Rakai's gooning addiction got him a demonic girlfriend.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like in the middle of a very, very dangerous sniper's crosshairs is Kai Cenat's protege, Rakai, who is the most lit teenage streamer. Like somebody, kid, really you would say his audience is majority people under 14 years old, because I think even 16-year-olds could barely watch this guy. But I did a whole video on him, kind of more like a scripted documentary type video. I'll link that in the pinned comment. But this guy, he linked up with a girl who is going to ruin his life. So first, this all started with a collaboration that he did. And this girl, Piper Raquel, who's a very, very, very popular streamer in her own right. Rakai is either 16 or 17. This girl is 18. And just the way that they met, she really had to hammer home that, yeah, this guy was really trying to link up with me. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
You got a girlfriend? Low-key, when he texted me for the... Okay, so he's like low-key reached out to me a lot. He's made me feel like I have a lot of aura. Like I really left a mark. When I literally only met him like one time for like literally an hour. But like he's always texting me like, hey, Piper, it's Rakai. I got a new number. Sometimes I text him back. Sometimes I don't. But where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. The last time he texted me, I didn't think it was him. And holy yapper. Fine, I'll just sit here.
So here, you know, the chat's doing what the chat's doing. She's saying like, yeah, this guy been banging my line. He's
bro
really trying to link up. So Rakai was trying to get a collab with her. She's not a streamer. However, she is a huge figure on TikTok as just like a kid influencer, if you want to call it that. She's got like 15 million followers on there. And during their stream, Rakai started feeling himself a little bit, and she revealed what her type was. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
So wait, what's your type? What's your type?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do kind of have a preference. I do like, you know, darker skin. You know what I mean? I do have a preference. But, like, I also don't, like, limit that stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait. What? She likes to what?
But, like, I also don't, like, limit that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the right person might come, like, at a time in need. But, like, I low-key am in a part, like, in a point in my life where, like, I don't even, like, want to get married. Like, I hate people.
So clearly she's saying she likes darker skinned dudes. Now some people will say, you know, she's saying that because she's on his stream and that's probably his audience too. So it's going to work well on her behalf. But we also need to make it clear that this chick is on OF, and we need to reiterate that Rakai is a top flight gooner. Like he's one of those kids that they're screwed. They never had a chance. Dopamine receptors fried because
Rakai needs like a big brother, you know, and I would have thought, or I'd like to think that the AMP guys that brought him into the game and put him on would have been, you know, looking out for him and, you know, teaching him how to move. But it's clear that this nigga Rakai has no male guidance in his life. Like no real male figure that is guiding him in his life, bro. Because he just be tripping. He is tripping, bro. I genuinely hope, You know, I remember we used to kind of see Speed running around acting crazy in his younger days of streaming. And, you know, I love the Speed rebrand. I feel like Speed is a lot more respectful now. You know what I'm saying? He's moving P, he's still making dope content. But, yo, Rakai needs a rebrand. He needs to figure his shit out. Because the way this kid is moving, I'm genuinely concerned. Because he keeps getting away with a lot of bullshit because he keep playing the underage card. But like, bro, you right there now. You about to be a grown-ass man. You gonna feel grown-ass consequences. You keep moving like an idiot.
Found the corn. That's it. And he had an alt account. So this got exposed in July of 2025. And
Y'all think Kai gave up
at the time? But this page posted Rakai accidentally leaked his alt account on X, and he got caught following Rainbow Corn pages. Because he was on stream, and then at the bottom, people were like, yo, what's this account that he's on? Because he wasn't showing the full thing. And then they saw some people that he was following was like dudes, I'm guessing. And he was also talking trash about other people, like cuff him. He was using it as...
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yo, this is crazy. Y'all knew about this?
As a burner. So
I didn't hear nothing about this.
So it's almost like when Kevin Durant got caught with the burner, but Kevin Durant loves the game of basketball so much that he just created a burner so he could argue about basketball with other people, he's just one of us. Now he was defending himself as well as the burner, but a lot of the tweets that Kevin Durant had, he was just talking his talk. So Rakai was in a panic when this was all going on. Aiden Ross was clowning him, and he was like really, really hurt by it, but he came back, and this was his comeback. I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
We just had mad corn on that motherfucker. I had some good bookmarks. Or Chad, let's have Chad. Go on the account right now. Y'all can see I had some good bookmarks. Great bookmarks. So you talking about? And I don't go. You caught me. Yes, you caught me. I beat my meat. Yes, I have a burner account where I beat my meat at.
Digital footprint of doom. You're gonna grow up one day, bro. You're gonna grow up one day. You're gonna grow up one day, bro. And you're gonna look back at this. Oh my gosh.
Chad, I don't hit the same no more. Like, it's just too much. It's too much motherfucking, Chad, I don't hit the same. Like, it's too much, viruses. Yeah. Just too much viruses. Shit like that. I'm not trying to make my phone glitch and my phone start tweaking and shit like that. What the
Berto, you should be his role model for real. I don't think he would be able to, I don't think he'd be able to handle like my energy, because I can only help people that want to help themselves. Because once I see you don't got that drive or that dog in you, like you really want to be better, I'm not the type of person to waste my time. Like, I'll give you the game, but I'm a 100% believer in you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink that motherfucker. You feel me?
Twitter
Appreciate
mad
the follow.
because it's like, send me them. Oh, okay, hey, chat, chill. Chat, chill. Hey, chat, I met corn. See?
Yeah, this is clear. The kid is 17 years old, and he's saying, yeah, you know, the corn don't hit. Screwed. Completely brain fried.
Yeah, brain is completely fried. You're 17 saying this? You're grown, bro. And that, like you're not an adult, but at 17, bro, like you are old enough to kind of be filling the shoes of the directions you're gonna be heading in life. You feel me?
It's mush. There's no brain left in there. There's nothing. It's sad. It's honestly sad. Like, this is heartbreaking for me, even though I do find it a bit funny. But yeah, the kid's fried. He also had like some birthday party. I don't even want to show you guys the clip. It's absolute degeneracy. He had a bunch of adult women, just keep in mind this guy's 17 or 16, and they were all just throwing it back as a slumber party. But anyway, this girl, she had, when she was 17, so she's been on YouTube since she was like 8 or 9 years old. Her mom was managing the stuff, and I think she had over 8 million subscribers on YouTube. So she was...
What? I didn't know that lore behind her.
She was a kid YouTuber. And then when she was 17, she would begin posting on a site called Brand Army, which is like OnlyFans without the nudity. And you could subscribe with subscription fees. She was already huge. She already made a big...
Her parents were doing this? Why? Why? You're already lit. You're already a famous YouTuber. Why? And her parents are managing this and led her in this direction? What?
Big bag, and her mom is clearly behind all of this and urging her. And she was also collaborating with chicks like Sophie Rain and chicks in the Bop House. Like she's dancing with them right here. So what the hell is the Bop House? The Bop House is a bunch of chicks that do OF. So Sophie Rain, if you're unfamiliar with her, she's really, really famous for doing OF and claiming that she made over 100 M's over it. She's also donated significant amounts of money. So gotta...
Because it's never enough, Berto. The bag must get bigger by any means. Oh my God, bro. No. It can't be that serious. It can't be. I'm a money chaser too, but like, bro, we mission accomplished. 8 million subscribers on YouTube. We're lit. Family-friendly branding. You know, we could have transitioned that into like, I don't know, some merchandise in Target or something. Not my daughter getting her boonies beat down by fucking Pipsqueak Rakai and selling shit on the internet. That's my daughter's legacy now? Bro.
Give her a little bit of credit for that. I think she donated over an M to Team Water, but there's also controversy in exactly how much she makes, because even people that know a lot of creators, quote unquote, in that industry, like Adam22 has said he does not believe her numbers. She's saying she's doing 60 M's, 70 M's a year. And Bad Baby, who had verified that she did, I think like 50 or 60 M's in 1 year, Bad Baby had 6 years of mainstream fame that she leveraged, and that was just the launch year. Sophie Rain's been doing this for quite a while. But keep in mind, so 17, she's posting on a non-OF. And people are thinking like, hold on, is she like getting ready to is she soft launching, and when she turns 18, she's going to post her own OF? No way, right? Well, she would have a conversation with an OF chick named Aisha Sophie or something like that. And this OF chick would warn her about getting on OF when she turns 18. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
I think one final thing I want to say, just going forward. I mentioned this to you earlier, but I think you have a lot of potential, and you have a lot of
potential,
a lot of things that you could do that if I had when I was 17, I probably wouldn't have gone into this industry. So I think there's a lot of room for you to do big things without having to do that. But at the end of the day, when you turn into an adult, you can make whatever decision you want.
Yeah.
I just feel like I want to protect you from that, and let me know if you need help or guidance or advice.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
There's not a lot of times you come across people who actually want to help or say that they're always there for you, but actually aren't. So I really appreciate it. And you were there for me at like my darkest time. Like I remember getting the text. I was like, that was like the sweetest thing ever. So I was like, very sweet of you.
Me and the Bop House girls, like, we adore you.
Oh my God, bro. No, this can't be real. What the fuck are we watching, bro? What the fuck are we watching? Me and the Bop House girls adore you. You have a lot of potential. No, bro, no. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong, bro. What is going on, dude? There's no hope left. There's no hope left. There's literally no hope left for our generation. It's cooked. When it's our turn to lead the world, everything is going to fall into ruin.
So much. And
get your bunkers ready. Y'all niggas need to start collecting canned foods and getting pew-pews, man, and a lot of ammo, bro. It's gonna get bad out here.
We always want to look out for you. Like me and Sophie were like.
This is something I actually give some respect to this lady for. She's in that career. She's successful in that career, and she's warning her against it. She's like, hey, look, I think you can do other things. Because a lot of the time, sometimes chicks will make a terrible decision, and they'll be like, just do whatever you want, and yeah, figure it out later. Without warning the younger girls of like, hey, this is what it could turn out. So she was warned against it, and this is in May.
I know, woke
so
or not woke, it's like, bro, bro, nobody wants to do things that matter anymore. And I don't want to sound hypocritical, but like, nobody wants to work regular jobs and actually learn. ChatGPT out here, nobody's, reading or nothing no more. They're using ChatGPT for everything. It's bad, bro. And instead of thinking about being moms and starting families, girls are more excited to drop the link in the bio when they turn get of age. Like, shit's fucked.
That chick was still 17. Well, you think that chick listened? Her or her mom? No, on her 18th birthday, she launched her OF on New Year's Day. And she claimed that she made nearly $3 million in the first 24 hours. And she showed a screenshot of the earnings too. My first day, forever.
Some of y'all are lying, bro. Some of y'all are lying. A lot of y'all, there's a lot of weirdos out there that had this on pre-order, bro. A lot of y'all had this on pre-order, bro. There's no reason why she made $3 million in less than 24 fucking hours.
We're grateful. And it showed 1.4 M's, gross 2.9 M's. The net was 2.3 M's. 819,000 were for messages. And some people saying she faked the screenshot. It doesn't matter. So she was kicking it with Sophie Rain and them. Her mom knows about this. And OF isn't one of those things where it's like an album, right? You don't just drop an album. No, you had to have made the album. You had to have set up how you're going to promote the album, and then it comes out. So all of the preparation for that 18th birthday was happening while this chick was 17. And what happens next? Well, she debuts the relationship as, I can't play you guys the music, but it's the quote from the song is, the way you did that, boy, you done got my heart all in it. So she's hugged up on Rakai. So they're supposedly dating, and then they're also at the Super Bowl. So there's photos here of them at the Super Bowl. So these two are having a Super Bowl date.
What are you doing,
And
Rakai?
Reggie... So people are like, yo, hold on. Is this like a normal thing? What's going on? Because he was thirsting after her. And is it any surprise that Rakai, the top flight gooner, was thirsting over an OF chick, especially one that does not have any nudity on her OF, as far as I know. Well, the homies around, the other Clover Boys, which is the crew that Kai Cenat assembled, I guess it's not really the B team of AMP. They're like the younger crew. So Reggie, Lil Rodney's son, he was upset about this. So it doesn't look like they approve. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
You talk about me and my decisions, gang. Rakai and this Piper girl, gang. What the Rakai? What the Now I'm calling him, bro. Cause, bro, you're in the shade room, gang. What the are you doing in San Francisco with this girl, gang? I refuse to let my brother go down this path. Let me call him.
Thank you.
Cause he got me up right now.
Please,
I taught you better than this,
somebody.
Man. That's not your body, Rakai.
Somebody, please step in.
Is your problem? Now he not answering the phone. Who with him right now? I know who with him. I know who with him now I can call.
So they were trying to warn this guy. This guy, Rakai, he thinks he knows what he's doing. But what's really nefarious is that the mother, the managers, and Piper, they know what they're doing. Think about it. This guy, Rakai, is a complete gooner. He has a really kid audience. Piper herself had a kid audience.
Oh shit, bro. We talking about a whole other shit. There's a whole different agenda here. They farming the kids, gang.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
When you listen to what Yasin just said, it's making sense. Rakai's got a young audience. She got a young audience. Now they putting them together, coupling up. She's a OF girl. They farming the kids, bro. This is fucked.
As a complete gooner, he has a really kid audience. Piper herself had a kid audience, and she started to garner more male audience. I think she had like a mixed audience of kids when she was younger, especially on YouTube. But in the past year, before when she was getting ready to soft launch the OF, she started to do like thirst-based content. And what is a better audience for an 18-year-old chick that just got on OF than Rakai, who has a ton of people that like that type of stuff, and they're all kids. This is really, really evil. These are the lengths that they have to go to, because if you guys realize, a male audience and OF chicks go together hand in hand, but OF chicks aren't really going to be able to tap into certain audiences unless they hop on their stream. And if they're in a relationship with the person, they always get turned up. Female influencers. So Rakai, he's about to really, really turn this chick up, and he doesn't even know what's happening. This chick probably is like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna lock in with him, get my bread. And this is really what lets you know. There's this clip of her getting a tattoo. I don't know. It's probably fake, but she gets a tattoo of Rakai.
You're done? Damn, chats.
Wait, it's actually cute.
Hey, you look good. You look good.
Wait, could you redo this thing real quick?
So as you guys just saw in that clip, she's also like, oh, you know, I got a tattoo of him. These clips are spreading everywhere. As you can see, she's tagged in these clips. You can see her tags on there. It's not just a Twitch tag for Rakai. So she has a team that's marketing this stuff on her behalf, having it posted on these clip pages to make sure that it all leads back to the top of her funnel to eventually get down to her OF. And yeah, she's probably going to start breaking records as well, like that Sophie Rain chick. And Rakai thinks he's like, yeah, you know, I got the girl that I wanted. Meanwhile, no.
This nigga's getting pumped and dumped.
No, you are the one that got. And it's just one of those lessons that he's going to have to learn through a brutal trial and error. But yeah, I don't wish them the best, actually, because whoever's behind this chick and what she's doing is pure evil. Like, they've been getting this chick. The best person in this entire scenario, from what we've seen thus far, is Reggie, who's trying to, you know, give him game, but that's understandable, is the actual OF chick that told her, hey, you don't want to do this. That's the best person in this scenario.
Yeah, but she also said that she got potential in some more shit, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, bruh. Yo, it's bad. It's getting ugly outside. Oh, my God. What did you miss? A whole lot of bullshit. Whole lot of bullshit. Not gonna lie. Video's been banging, though. They've been interesting, at least. But holy shit, it's been some bullshit. Berto, me and you have to go watch the new Ice Age movie in theaters February. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I ain't watching no Ice Age. I'm banned from watching Ice Age. I'm telling y'all, in the schools, I'm talking to these kids, there's no stopping it. Only shit we can do is try to correct the best way we can. I've always said, bro, the biggest impact that we can make is, you know, with our kids. One day we'll grow up and we'll have kids, and just make sure you instill the right, you know, the right qualities into them, because that's really the only impact that us as individuals can really, you know, touch. All right. Let's get into the next joint, man.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
3, 2, 1. Spam up.
Where you at, Berto?
Stephon Diggs dumps Cardi B. The truth.
Let me get this straight. Stephon Diggs and Cardi B broke up mid-Super Bowl.
Stephon Diggs and Cardi B have broken up?
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Shout out to D Green, man.
Stephon Diggs was just talking about marrying Cardi B yesterday.
The question, after you get your ring, is Cardi getting her ring?
It's on the agenda maybe, right?
Sure.
And the fans have noticed immediately after Patriots take belt in the Super Bowl, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs no longer follow each other on Instagram. Bro, Instagram has to be the messiest parasocial app there is. Like, who was the person that originally...
Damn, Cardi B cold, man. I know I'm not defending Stephon Diggs. He ain't nothing. Nigga got fucking her pregnant and another girl pregnant and another girl pregnant in the same week. So I definitely am not mad at Cardi B for treating this nigga like shit. But damn, bruh. Nigga lost in the Super Bowl. She left him same day. That's cold. You're cold.
Notice this. This has to be the most unemployed shit ever. Is this what y'all do with y'all's lives all day? You go on celebrities' profiles and check who they're following? Weirdos. But hey, I'm just reporting the information given to me. But remember, Stephon Diggs has 4 babies with 4 baby mamas this year.
Give it to me.
This is crazy. Nah, this is crazy, bro. This nigga said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 babies in the oven now. Hey, in the oven now. Hey, in the oven now. Hey, in the oven now. This nigga's not playing. Man. Okay.
Surprise. Cardi B is technically
Poor
still
seed
married
management.
to Offset.
Wait, what?
This ain't no Romeo and Juliet, baby.
Brought to you by the man D Green. Why am I selling my dog D Green? Shout out to D Green, eh?
Thank you.
So damn, Stephon Diggs took 3 L's in one night. You lose in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of your life. Ouch! That's 1 L. You also lose your bitch. Ouch! He was cheating on her anyway. Okay, that's 2 L's in one night. And you still have an ongoing felony assault charge? They're taking your ass to jail.
Your ass is mine! You're under arrest!
That's 3 L's in one night. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. I don't know if Stephon Diggs really beat up his chef. I know he was beating up her cheeks, but...
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's no reason why my personal chef is looking like this. I'm not gonna cap.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Personal chef. Okay. Nigga. Yeah, okay. What the fuck is she cooking? Babies. That's what she's cooking.
Give it to me.
But why did Stephon Diggs and Cardi B really break up?
Why?
Now, the streets are saying that this is one of Stephon Diggs' baby mamas. Now, if you notice, this is Stephon Diggs' family and friends section, but there's no Cardi to be found. Now, if you peep the halftime show, Cardi B had a little appearance. And they said she didn't even stay for the game. She left after halftime.
No!
Bro, I been said. The
Much
moment
love,
that
Cap.
Cardi
Appreciate
B
you, bro.
becomes a distraction to Stephon Diggs' NFL career, he's just gonna pass her on to another rapper, John Stockton. I guess Cardi B got overshadowed by Stephon Diggs' other 10 baby mamas. They're saying this girl in the red supposedly is his baby mama.
Better be sure about that.
I mean, I don't even know, bro. I lost count. Stephon Diggs probably don't even remember all his baby mamas.
Come on.
Facts.
Football is gonna always come first for a nigga like Stephon Diggs. Cardi B was never Stephon Diggs' like first option, bro. He's obviously just having fun with her, bro.
Give it to me.
Him getting her pregnant is not a big deal to him. He's gone through this 4 different times this year. But Cardi B's a distraction. Stephon Diggs' chef is a distraction. And especially after this performance in the Super Bowl, he had to break up with her. Bro, the Patriots got humiliated. Just to think I actually had y'all winning this game. Now, Stephon Diggs, I am not saying it's all your fault, but you only had 3 catches for 37 yards? And most of these yards came from garbage time. Bro, no way you're spinning the fucking ball down 30 points, bro. Loser. This is a terrible look, Stephon Diggs.
I want to win a Super Bowl, not just go, man. I ain't come here for nothing, man. It's all about us. It ain't about them. Ouch!
By the way, Stephon Diggs, I saw a video, bro. How are you already in Cancun on a yacht? You lost the Super Bowl yesterday. You only had 3 catches in the biggest game.
Yeah, that says a lot, man. Nigga, you supposed to be pissed. You supposed to be fucking livid, nigga. The game of your life. You on a yacht and you lost?
Your life. And I opened Twitter this morning and I see you already in Cancun with 4 girls on a yacht. That's not okay, bro. You need to get back on the field and start catching balls. Run some routes, dude. Shit is pissing me off. You lost me a lot of money yesterday.
And if I was Cardi, I'd be mad too. So yesterday, Cardi B unfollowed Stephon Diggs. He unfollowed her. And they got a lot going on right now. Now, Cardi left during halftime.
Cardi B said, I need to be with a winner.
Because of this woman right here. Now, if you don't know who this is, she's been on the blogs plenty of times because this is one of Offset's mistresses. That's who that is. And she's also King Von, Kayla B, best friend. Now, look, it's like she know what she doing. This is the stuff she was posting on her story. And if I'll be mad because it's just like, where's the loyalty? You front row, you next to his mama. He hugged you.
Oh, I'm seeing what it got put down. I'm seeing what got put down. Damn, this nigga Diggs, he don't give a fuck.
He shook your hand before he shook his mama hand. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. And then you just so happy to flaunt it around. I ain't even mad at Cardi. I just know Offset is cackling right now. I just know he laughing right now because it's just like, you left me to go be with the same man that's doing the same shit as me. I know he laughing. I know he laughing.
Doing it worse.
Now, I know you're dealing with your off-the-field issues, but I'm a fan of Stephon Diggs on the field. Mans came back from a torn ACL, had a 1,000-yard season, and made it to the Super Bowl just to lose to Sam Darnold. Ouch! Of course you're gonna break up with Cardi B. Who didn't see this coming? Now, honestly, if they would have won, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs probably would have been partying together.
Sure.
But I think all niggas can relate to this. When something bad happens in your life, you gotta take it out on your girlfriend.
Huh?
You lose a game of 2K, gotta break up with your girlfriend.
Lily! Bro! Look at you, Lily! What are you doing?
I just lost this big ass parlay the last second. Gotta break up with your girlfriend.
I don't get it.
This is toxic, but we can all relate. Stephon Diggs, the same thing. Lose the Super Bowl, gotta break up with your girlfriend.
No!
This is the best news that Offset has seen all year.
Facts. We just seen that boy Offset. He's having a bad year, or he was having a bad year with that Selena Powell.
He's been waiting for this moment, and knowing how low Cardi B's
Offset
IQ
posted
is,
that. Offset posted that.
how low
That's crazy. Yo, you petty as hell, brother.
Cardi B's IQ is, she'll probably really run back to Offset.
Give it to me.
Like
You
I
better not
said,
take
they're
her back,
technically still married. They might just cancel the divorce. And Stephon Diggs, you might be in jail soon, bro. Now, if you would have won, you know the NFL loves winners.
This photo
if you
gotta
would
be
have won the
AI.
Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure Roger Goodell would have just threw your case out the window and just pretended that nothing happened. But since you lost, them niggas might lock your ass up. The same way you got locked up in the Super Bowl.
Damn, WD Green, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? You playing any games today, Berto? Nah, so I was explaining earlier on stream. I'm gonna tomorrow. I don't know what y'all got going on tomorrow, but I'm gonna think about it tonight. But I'm gonna try to do like 2 streams tomorrow. And the first stream I do is gonna be earlier in the day, and I'm gonna be playing Poppy Playtime 2. Poppy Playtime 2. And I gotta catch up to. I already played Poppy Playtime 1. That's on BERTO 2 right now if y'all want to go watch that. But I'm gonna be playing Poppy Playtime 2. And I gotta try to catch up to Poppy Playtime 4 behind, so that on the 17th when Poppy Playtime 5 drops, I can play it. You know, and be a part of all the hype. Offset would take anybody back, thirsty ass. He probably would take Cardi B back. Now I think about it, bro. You're probably right. You are probably right. Juke, I'm not going to be in that stream for obvious reasons. You're not fucking with the scary shit either? I'm not either, but the only thing, I feel like I'm still going to be scared as fuck. You know how I get down. But like, I feel like because I played Poppy Playtime in the past, I might be able to muscle through in ways that I typically am not capable of doing. Two and 3 are good. Is 4 not good? Because there's 4 of them out, ain't it? It seems like Juke and Yelena are the only mods in here. They kind of are, for real. I can't afford to throw my phone. Why don't you put me on the computer screen or the iPad or some shit? Resident Evil be mad scary, bro. I'm down to play a Resident Evil game too at some point. We got to get that in. You know, we've been gaming consistently now. I think I'd prove to y'all that I'm gonna bring these games consistently. So we got a lot of games we got to play. I still want to play what's that shit called? The Last of Us. You know, there's a lot of shit. What's the other one that everybody be playing? The Walking Dead. We still got to play that. There's a lot of shit we still got to do for real that I just ain't never did before. Jocelyn said, I'm watching this at 5 a.m. Sheesh. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tapping in, twin. Yeah, I got to play The Wolf Among Us. You guys showed me that. Y'all put me on to that one. I didn't even know about that one. All right, we got 2 more, chat. Which one y'all want to go with first? The last 2. We're going to watch both, but last 2. We got more women admit defeat as men walk away in packs. Or the worst pop star deaths ever. We watching both, but what y'all want to watch first? Choose up. Pop star deaths or woman walking away? I see 1-1. I see 1-1. I see 2-1. Wait for a few more. I see Dating. All right, bet. Dating it is. Let's go. Spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
A 3, a 2, a 1. Let go. More women admit defeat as men walk away in packs. Skip this weak ass intro right here.
The boys up, there's literally nothing of the sort. What y'all are not understanding is men now understand desirability politics in a way that is now more detrimental than it ever could have been. To simplify, a lot of older men gained clarity. A lot of younger men are now not even indulging in these ideals in the first place, and it's jumbling up into a way where we haven't gotten this place before. We have not gotten to the place where dudes are just like, no, this doesn't make sense. But the catch is, it does make sense. It always has made sense. What these niggas don't understand is you're not going to be rewarded for doing the quote-unquote right thing. It was never moral in the first place. It's not moral to give a bitch shit. It's not moral to get all these accolades and all these different things to get
I zoomed in
women
on
to like
title
you.
for
It's
you,
not
DG.
moral. The fact that some of these bitches will fuck a bum-ass nigga because he's fine is all the validation you need in the world. You don't understand, okay, women, I'm talking to you. Men now understand that as a
Appreciate
law,
you, Jocelyn.
y'all will fuck a bum because he got some good dick. What's that little shit y'all be doing? Think about it from a perspective of a nigga who might think he gotta get all these things and all this other shit, right? Maybe if he just finds a girl that likes him for how he just looks and how he is right then and there, he might be happier. So what y'all are saying is like, wait, if people like me, I don't have to do these things and jump through these hoops that society said I had to before.
I've told y'all this before, but I'll say it again for all my new viewers that ain't tapped in. But y'all niggas really need to tap in so you get this game. Because I be talking. Stop going for the girl that doesn't like you, bro. Stop going for the girl that doesn't like you. I promise you, the girl that likes you, she's going to make your life easier. She's going to show that appreciation for you. She going to have that sparkle in her eyes when she talking to you. I keep telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. When you chilling with your girl, bro, when you chilling with your girl, and you got that remote in your hand, and you about to pick the damn the next Netflix episode that y'all about to watch. You're locked in on the TV. You're trying to figure out what flick to put on. If in your peripheral vision your girl ain't staring at you with admiration, my nigga, you're just a placeholder, bro. She need to be looking at you with admiration, like, oh my God, like this nigga is him. Like, I don't know what I would do without this guy. Like, oh my God, I promise you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, nigga, you're a placeholder. I promise you. Now that shit might start to fade off a little bit. This shit might start to fade off a little bit as y'all, get more locked in. But in the beginning phases, your girl not looking at you with like, yo, he's him. Promise you, she don't really like you like that, bro. She might be tolerating you, but she don't like you like that.
And not like y'all are just seeing I would say crisis of consciousness. Like they don't, either the young men are like, yo, this shit's stupid. I never would even indulge in this. And y'all can say social media, this, social media, whatever. It's literally them realizing shit in real time. And women, all y'all do is make it worse. Oh, he gotta do this, he gotta do that, as he should, you're pretending as if these people owe you something by being born. What do you think happens when they realize, no, bitch, you're stupid? And that's actually egotistical and narcissistic as fuck. Word, what now? I'm not even like, you already see how I'm thinking. I already was never part of this shit. I already knew what the game was from young. I don't give a fuck. If bitch don't want to fuck me as I am, but you get what I'm saying? Like, the niggas are understanding it now to a point where y'all are getting mad. But it's like, sorry, you overplaying the hands. You overplay hands. Some of y'all ain't even bad enough to overplay these hands. They're hands you weren't even dealt. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, I'm 49
Damn! That nigga's talking.
years old, and I am so proud of the younger guys of this generation who they're not going to be the simps that men back in the day used to be and end up losing and wasting years chasing women that they never should have even been dealing with. The younger guys today are simply listening to the elder guys tell them, young man, don't get married, don't have a bunch of kids unless you want to do that. But just know what you're getting yourself into if your relationship turns sour. But as a man, I think it's best that men just focus on stacking their money and most importantly, focus on the things you want to do in your lifetime as a man and just live your life with purpose. And as far as women goes, don't waste your time chasing them. Only date the women who like you.
I'm done dating in 2026. Like, I'm literally done dating. The reason why I'm done dating is because it's too many expectations. It's too many standards. It's too many, if you don't do this, then I'm not doing this. Or if you can't do this, then I don't need to do this. Or it's just too much. I feel like everyone has been hurt. And I feel like everyone is just like, it's just too much. I feel like it's too many rules to dating now. Like, it's like if a guy or a woman isn't doing a certain thing, it's like everybody wants to use everyone for money. If you don't want to use everyone for money, everyone's going for looks. Anyone's going for I just want to have sex or I just want to casually date. Like, I think I should just stay single forever because this generation is completely different. It just doesn't make sense. I think I'm done. Or I think I'm gay. I think I'm gonna go with girls. I don't know. Come back later.
They say female lesbian relationships have the highest rates amongst all couples for domestic violence. So being with a woman won't save you from a bad relationship. But this lady here looks pretty young. This is not the time that she need to be giving up on relationships because one day she's gonna be old and she need to change her mindset.
I don't think anybody should be giving up on relationships, man. You know, I've been the first one to tell y'all that it's rough out here for sure. Like, I feel like the dating scene is definitely way more complicated, way more bullshit out there. But just like with anything else, it's not, the advice I'm giving y'all isn't exclusive to relationships. If you want something in this world, you can have it. And if you work towards it and you move with intention, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely gonna be some bumps on the road, but I'm never gonna be the type of nigga that's gonna give up on anything that I want. So that's always gonna be my message.
Because if she don't, she's gonna end up like this older lady here.
Most single women over 50 won't admit this, but here's the real truth. Yeah, we can go out, we have fun, we travel, we go out with the girls, we go to yoga, some of you are playing pickleball, tennis, we have great lives, we pay our own bills, we afford our own homes. But at the end of the day, when you come home late at night to an empty house, or maybe even your dog, it's fucking lonely. And I know because it hit me hard. I went to Mexico, a women's retreat. I came home filled with love, connection, gratitude, embodiment, empowerment. When I walked in that door and it was dark, and yeah, my dog was there and I love him so much, but it was lonely. And then I slipped and fell in the bathroom. And I was
and there was no one to call to help.
All alone. And I was scared.
Yeah.
So the truth is.
And let's give a shout out to this lady for being.
Yeah, you know, and I respect that, bro. Like, you know, women getting on here and expressing their mistakes, regardless, they standing in their truth. Strong, independent woman, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, shout out to you for doing that. Because, again, there's beauty in that. But, like, to give that up and not have companionship, bro, like, y'all, at the end of the day, we as human beings weren't built to be alone. Like, we were not on this earth to just be lonely souls, bro. Like, we supposed to have companionship. We supposed to have partners and stuff. And that's why I say it's hard out here, but to give up, to be like, I'm never going to be intentional about trying to find the right person for me, I don't know, man. That sounds like a sad, lonely life.
Very transparent, because you don't see women do this no more. Of course, we see these
Why'd you say,
empowered,
Berto, this is for
successful women get online and act
I ain't
like
give up
everything
on love.
is okay. But when they
That's
go
y'all
home
niggas.
to their palaces and their mansion, their bed is empty.
So I'm noticing that there are a lot of women on the internet who are 35 plus, and they're very, very angry. And the reason why they're angry is because they're trying to figure out why is it that men their age are choosing to be with younger women? Outside of the physical, there's two main reasons as to why they're choosing to be with younger women. Number one is younger women are usually more teachable. Secondly, younger women tend to have less baggage. Once a woman starts getting to that 35 plus age range, first of all, a lot of times she's very, very desperate. She has been ran through. A lot of the time she has had, a lot of failed relationships. She's probably a baby mom to one or two men, right? So she has a lot of baggage, right? And the older that a woman becomes, the more stuck in her ways she becomes, which means that she does not want to be taught by a man, right? If anything, at this point, she is just looking for a simp or somebody to be okay with taking on all her baggage and trauma and being okay with it, and then also looking for a provider, something that feels safe, something that feels secure, even though she wasn't thinking about this in her 20s and in her 30s when she was getting ran through and, baby mom left and right and just all of these things that just doesn't, it's just not appealing.
Tell her, whoever she is, I love her already. 8 a.m. Monday, she yours.
She yours at 8 a.m.
This weekend, I love her.
The GOAT, Hendrix.
As far as...
Yo, Future's different. Future's toxicity is on a different level. As a man, it's okay to keep a little bit of toxicity in your pocket. But Future all the way on level 10. That's too much. It's crazy.
The man wanting to choose a wife.
That nigga said, this weekend, I love her.
Right?
Sheesh.
So with that being said, the reason why they're picking younger women is because younger women are obviously more physically attractive a lot of times. And on top of that, they don't have children. And on top of that, they're able to actually be taught. And when a man is talking about a long-term relationship with a woman, especially marriage, he very much wants to be the leader of his household, and he very much wants to be able to teach his woman, because men are leaders. That's the way that God designed it. So with that being said, I say it time and time again, it is not a flex, ladies, to stay out on the dating market and, forever into your late 30s and early 40s. It is not a flex.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It doesn't make sense to waste your 20s, bro. The 20s is the time for you to set yourself up for, freedom in your future, whether that's financial or if we're talking about relationships. It's going to be so much better if you can lay your head at night, in your 30s and 40s and know that you found your person and found your situation, to live the rest of your days out with, instead of, and, potentially in raising your kids and doing X, Y, and Z, rather than still being on the market, still feeling lonely, still not having your financials figured out. But everybody keeps pushing this narrative. Oh, in my 20s, I'm supposed to have fun. YOLO, you only live once. No, exactly. YOLO, you only live once. So you better start living right. I'm telling you.
The faster that you can get married, the better off you are, because all that's out here in the dating market is just you having a higher chance of being a baby mom and having a higher chance of having more emotional baggage, filled relationships, and trauma.
Exactly. When they was younger, they only dated the scammers, drug dealers, the college jock that was just using them for, Netflix and chill. But the average college student her age or the average 9-to-5 guy, they didn't want the good guys. They went out there high earning men thinking those guys had good attention for them. But now they're older and washed up. Now they're looking for some guy to come back and save them. It's the same dating cycle every time.
Girl, I wish I could save you, but I can't. That girl told me for Spider-Man, Superman. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm going to link the original video in the descriptions if you want to watch the rest of it. I love y'all so much. Where you at? Family. I'm gone. All right, let's get to that last joint. Stick to rapping, Berto. Last vid. I agree, Berto. I will find my person soon enough, but for now, I'm fucking around until we meet. Single, I'm a man whore, but in a relationship, I'm not looking for anyone else but my lady. I mean, Live your life how you live your life, King, man. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you how to live your life. All I'm gonna say is be safe. You know what I'm saying? Be intentional. Um, be respectful. Be honest. I think if that's the life you want to live, at least be transparent about it. I think I saw you say something in the chat that you tell them what it is. And yeah, man. But I will say, like, I'm gonna be honest. You live a life led by lust, you're fun to get bust, bro. Sometimes it desensitizes you too much. And I'm telling you this as a nigga that's fucked around before, bro. You don't want to just be fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking and never really making no real connections, because you will get to a point where it's like, you also get to a point where it's like, yeah, you might want something real, but you don't even know how to connect anymore. When a girl looks at you and says she wants you and she got real love in her eyes because you done been around the block so much and you done felt the affection of a woman so many times, sometimes you can't really discern whether like it's real or if it's just, like lustful energy. So, but hey, man, again, you live your life, man. You a grown man. You do what you do. His little nub wagging is so adorable. Yeah, nah, I love my boy Ramwan. I kind of got him. I got his cage and everything set up in here. It's gonna be a tight couple of days, cause what you call it? I got a bunch of decorations and whatnot set up in my living room, so we're gonna be camping out together. What's up, buddy? Say what's up to chat one time. You all right? Did you train him? Yeah, I trained him. I have trained him. The only thing, like, Karama's a perfect dog. His recoil is good. He's obedient. He's good with strangers. He's good with other dogs. The only thing that he's not good at, which I don't even really know how to fix, and I'm thinking about taking him to like a trainer soon, is he be pulling on the leash. Like when I walk him, like he's good off leash. When I take the leash off of him, he comes to me. He won't run without me. If I tell him to come here, he comes here. But like when I'm walking him on leash, he's like a tugger. He be pulling, and I don't know how to fix that shit. But other than that, my boy is perfect. Isn't that right, Karama Wama? When he does that, stop walking and sit there for a bit. That's what I do, and maybe I think I just took too long because he's 4 years old now. So like it's like a bad habit now. Like it's a bad habit. So I think it just needs some extra care, which just might need some more advanced tricks to figure it out, honestly. Karama said, fuck chat, let's play. Yeah, this nigga is not playing. I don't like pit bulls, they just attack. See, people have the same stigma about Dobermans, but that's not true. That's not true. That's like any dog can be aggressive if you train it to be aggressive. But if you train a dog the right way, it wouldn't be aggressive. And then another thing that people have misconstrued about, aggressive animals aggressive animals in general, is if you get a dog that requires a lot of attention, like Karama, he's a working dog. Like he needs to be ran multiple times a day, run multiple miles a day. Like this is an athletic dog. Pit bull can also be considered an athletic dog. Like a lot of people that don't live athletic lives and are willing to put in the work to maintain the lifestyle that they need to not be aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, you're gonna come up with problems because this dog got all this pent up energy and all this pent up emotion, and you don't walk. You just take it out to the little park to pee and poop and go right back inside. Like, no, it needs to be running around and get that energy off. And that's what it be a lot of times. But, you know, people don't understand that. That's the problem. People get high energy breeds and treat them like house cats. That's what I'm saying. That's really what it be. It's really what it be. Like, all dogs can be good dogs. It just got to be trained and treated right. I take all my pits out all the time. They are leash trained, off leash trained. It's not the dog, it's the owner. My dogs don't attack unless I give them the green light. I'm the pack leader. Yep. That's really how it goes. That's how it goes with all dogs. Big, small, tall, large, whatever. All right. Y'all ready for this last joint? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Spam up, spam up, spam up. 3, 2, 1. The worst pop stars. The worst pop star deaths ever.
On October 16th, 2024, 31-year-old Liam Payne checked into the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The former One Direction member had been in Argentina attending a concert by his former bandmate Niall Horan. That afternoon, hotel staff became increasingly concerned about Payne's behavior in his third-floor room. Around 5 p.m., the hotel manager placed an urgent call to emergency services. In the recorded 911 call, the manager frantically reported that a guest was overwhelmed by drugs and alcohol and was destroying the room. The manager specifically expressed fear because the room had a balcony. Just minutes after that call, at approximately 5:07 p.m., a loud crash was heard in the hotel's interior courtyard. Liam Payne had fallen from his third-floor balcony. He landed in the courtyard below. Emergency responders arrived within minutes, but Payne was pronounced dead at the scene from multiple traumatic injuries sustained in the fall. When police entered Payne's hotel room, they found a chaotic scene. The television had been smashed. Aluminum foil, white powder, and drug paraphernalia were scattered around the room. A half-drunk glass of champagne sat on a table. The room showed clear signs of a struggle or violent episode. Investigators determined that Payne had been alone in the room when he fell. Toxicology reports would later reveal the presence of multiple substances in his system. The exact circumstances of how he went over the balcony remained under investigation. The death shocked the music world.
Did y'all know about him?
One Direction had been one of the biggest pop groups of the 2010s.
He was a part of One Direction? Am I tripping?
And Payne had millions of fans worldwide. Payne's former bandmates issued statements expressing their devastation. The hotel balcony fall became one of the most discussed celebrity deaths in recent years, raising questions about hotel safety protocols and the dangers faced by celebrities struggling with substance abuse. Michael Jackson. On June
Oh man, this one's gonna hurt.
June 25th, 2009,
This was a very
50-year-old
controversial
Michael Jackson
one, bro.
was at his rented mansion in Los Angeles, preparing for his This Is It comeback concert tour. Jackson had been struggling with insomnia for years and had employed a personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, to help him sleep. Around 12 p.m., Jackson was in his bedroom, receiving his daily treatment. Murray was administering propofol.
This one was so fishy, bro. This one was so fishy, bro. I don't want to put nothing on nobody, but this one is so fishy, especially when we seen like video footage just days before Michael Jackson's death of him singing and dancing and just being normal, bro. This one's crazy.
A powerful anesthetic used in surgical procedures, through an intravenous drip. Jackson called it his milk because of its milky white appearance. This wasn't a sleeping pill. Propofol is what anesthesiologists use to render patients unconscious for surgery. Murray had been giving Jackson nightly propofol infusions for weeks so he could sleep. That day, after administering the propofol and other sedatives, Murray left Jackson alone in the bedroom to make phone calls. When he returned, Jackson wasn't breathing. Murray began CPR and called for help, but precious minutes had been lost. Paramedics arrived.
Was he doing this legally? Was this even something that a doctor should be able to do legally? Because this is the same shit that you give to motherfuckers when they're going in surgery, ain't it? Why was this a thing?
Arrived and transported Jackson to UCLA Medical Center. Doctors worked for over an hour trying to revive him. Michael Jackson was pronounced dead at 2:26 p.m. from cardiac arrest caused by acute propofol intoxication. The news broke online and literally crashed the internet. Twitter, Wikipedia, and AOL Instant Messenger all experienced outages as millions tried to access information simultaneously. Dr. Conrad Murray was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter for administering the propofol in a home setting without proper monitoring equipment. Jackson's death revealed the extreme lengths he had gone to in pursuit of sleep, essentially undergoing surgery every night in his bedroom. Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Wow.
On April
my
25, 2002,
R.I.P. the
30-year-old
GOAT, man.
Lisa Lopez was driving a Mitsubishi Montero SUV on a highway in La Ceiba, Honduras. Lopez, known as Left Eye from the Grammy-winning group TLC, was in Honduras working on a spiritual documentary and recording music. She had brought cameras to document her journey of self-discovery and healing. Several passengers were in the vehicle with her, and a camera was rolling from the passenger seat, capturing their road trip. As Lopez drove along the highway, another vehicle appeared ahead in her lane. Lopez swerved to avoid a collision. The sudden maneuver caused her SUV to lose control. The Montero rolled multiple times across the roadway. The camera continued recording as the vehicle tumbled, capturing chaotic images of the interior spinning before the screen went black. Lisa Lopez died instantly from severe neck and head injuries sustained in the crash. Her passengers survived with various injuries.
What?
When the footage was recovered, it showed Lopez at the wheel just seconds before the fatal crash. The existence of video documentation of her final moments made the tragedy particularly haunting. But there was another layer to the story. Weeks before her own death, Lopez had been a passenger in a van that struck and killed a 10-year-old boy in Honduras. She had been deeply affected by the accident, paying for the boy's funeral and speaking to his family. In conversations recorded before her death, Lopez had expressed a belief that a spirit or curse
Cameraman
was following
always
her.
survives.
She felt the boy's
That's
death
a
was
fact.
a warning or sign. Then, on a highway just weeks later, she died in a vehicle accident herself. TLC had been working on a comeback, and Lopez's death meant the group could never fully reunite. Her
Bro, TLC, am I tripping? I don't want to say some stupid shit and then it be wrong. But I used to love this song. Let me double check real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Yep, waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Y'all go, hey, if you guys get a chance, go check this song out right here. For my younger gen, this is a classic. So good. 165 million views 15 years ago. That song is fire. And yeah. Anyways, my bad.
Surviving bandmates were devastated. The crash footage has never been publicly released out of respect for her family, but its existence has fueled ongoing fascination with her final days in Honduras. Aaliyah.
Damn.
On August 25, 2001, 22-year-old Aaliyah finished filming a music video in the Bahamas. The R&B star and actress had spent several days shooting the video for her single Rock the Boat on the island of Abaco. The shoot had wrapped, and her team was preparing to return to Florida. A small twin-engine Cessna 402B had been chartered to fly Aaliyah and her crew back to the United States. However, the team had accumulated significant equipment and luggage during the video shoot. Everyone wanted to leave that day rather than wait for a larger aircraft. Around 6:45 p.m., Aaliyah and 8 others boarded the small plane at Marsh Harbor Airport. The pilot was 30-year-old Luis Morales III. The Cessna began its takeoff roll down the runway. The plane lifted off but immediately struggled to gain altitude. Within seconds, the aircraft crashed just 200 feet from the end of the runway, slamming into the ground and bursting into flames.
Bro, why does it feel like famous people always die these tragic ass deaths, bro? Like, it's such a polarizing, crazy scenario. X, Kobe Bryant, Aaliyah, Michael Jackson. Like, it's never just some shit like, you know, peacefully and they sleep from old age. It's always some crazy situation, bro. What the fuck?
All 9 people aboard died. Aaliyah was killed on impact. Investigations into the crash revealed a cascade of negligence. The aircraft had been loaded with approximately 700 pounds more weight than its maximum capacity. The team's insistence on taking all their equipment had doomed the flight before it began. Additionally, toxicology tests showed the pilot had cocaine and alcohol in his system at the time of the crash.
Whoa.
Records revealed that Luis Morales was not properly certified to fly the Cessna 402B. He had lied about his qualifications. The plane itself had questionable maintenance records. Every factor that could go wrong had gone wrong. Alaya's
Oh
death
my
at 22
God.
robbed the
Alaya, that should be a goddamn crime. Come on, man. This nigga said Alaya. Come on, man. Do better.
music world of one of its brightest rising stars. She had just completed filming the Matrix sequels and was at the peak of her career. Had anyone insisted on waiting for proper
This nigga
equipment,
said
a
Alaya.
certified pilot, or a larger aircraft, Alaya would have lived.
Stop. Oh my God, stop saying that shit.
Instead, impatience and negligence killed everyone aboard. Randy Rhoads. On March 19, 1982, 25-year-old Randy Rhoads was on tour with Ozzy Osbourne, traveling through Florida on the band's tour bus. Rhoads was one of rock's most talented young guitarists, having revitalized Osbourne's solo career with his virtuoso playing. The tour bus stopped overnight at a property in Leesburg, Florida, owned by the bus driver's family. That morning, the bus driver, Andrew Aycock, decided to take a small Beechcraft Bonanza airplane that was parked on the property for joyrides. Aycock had a pilot's license, though it had expired. He had also been using cocaine. Around 8 a.m., Aycock began taking crew members up for short flights. Randy Rhoads, despite a fear of flying, agreed to go up in the plane. The band's tour manager also boarded for the flight. Ozzy Osbourne was asleep on the tour bus below. As Aycock flew the small plane, he decided to play a dangerous prank. He would buzz the tour bus to wake up Osbourne and
I know! Let's hit the bus with the plane! It's gonna be so fucking funny!
the sleeping band members. Aycock made a low pass over the bus. Then he circled and came back for another pass, flying even lower.
One wasn't
On the
enough?
second or third pass, Aycock misjudged his altitude. The plane's
Jesus
left wing clipped the
Christ,
tour
bro.
bus. The impact sent the aircraft into an uncontrolled spin. The Beechcraft cartwheeled through the air and crashed directly into a nearby mansion, exploding on impact. All 3 people aboard died instantly in the fireball. On the tour bus,
Dumb ways to die.
Osbourne woke to the sound and impact of the wing striking the vehicle. He initially thought the bus had crashed. When he got outside, he saw the burning mansion and wreckage. Someone told him Randy was on the plane. Osbourne had lost his best friend and musical collaborator in a
Damn,
pointless
bro.
prank. The tour was immediately canceled.
Nigga didn't even wake up from the prank. That was the whole mission statement, by the way. Nigga woke up to the explosion. Not from your stupid ass running the fucking plane bus over with the plane.
Was buried in California, and the rock world mourned a generational talent cut down at 25 by
Wow.
someone else's reckless stupidity. Sophie. On January 30th, 2021, it was just a normal day for 34-year-old Sophie in her third-floor apartment in Athens, Greece. The Scottish musician and producer had become one of the most influential figures in experimental pop music, pioneering the hyperpop genre and producing for artists like Madonna and Charlie XCX. Around 4 a.m., Sophie climbed to the roof of her apartment building. She had brought a camera, intending to photograph the full moon that hung bright over Athens. The moon was particularly luminous that night, and Sophie wanted to capture its beauty. As she moved around the rooftop trying to get the perfect angle for her
Oh my
photograph,
gosh.
Sophie slipped. She fell from the roof, dropping 3 stories to the ground below. Emergency services were called, and she was rushed to a hospital. Doctors worked to treat her injuries, but Sophie died from the trauma of the fall.
It's a fucking crazy she didn't die on impact.
News of her death spread quickly through the music community. There had been no drugs, no car crash, no violence. Sophie had simply been trying to photograph something beautiful and lost her footing in the dark. Sophie had
my
been intensely
God.
private, and details of her personal life were scarce. Her death at 34 seemed impossibly young. Tributes poured in from across the music industry. Artists who had worked with her described her genius and kindness. The hyperpop movement she had helped create continued to grow, but without its pioneering architect. Sophie's death highlighted the fragility of life and how quickly everything can end, even for someone reaching for beauty rather than engaging in risky behavior. Richie Valens. On February 3, 1959, 17-year-old Richie Valens was on tour as part of the Winter Dance Party, traveling through the frozen Midwest.
I'm actually interested to check her music out. I wish their copyright wasn't so harsh. I would have played it on this video, but I'm just curious. Hyper pop, and they said she was super secretive. I wonder what her music sounds like.
Valens had been famous for less than 8 months, but his songs La Bamba and Donna had already made him a star. The tour had been grueling. with long drives on freezing buses through Iowa in the middle of winter. After a show at the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa, headliner Buddy Holly decided to charter a small plane to the next tour stop to avoid another miserable bus ride. Holly booked seats for himself and his band members, but Valens desperately wanted a seat on that plane. He approached guitarist Tommy Allsup, who had one of the seats, and begged him for it. Allsup was reluctant. They decided to flip a coin. Valens called heads.
Pegger.
The coin came up heads. Valens reportedly said, "That's the first time I've ever won anything in my life." He took the seat on the plane. Shortly after 1 a.m. on February 3rd, the small Beechcraft Bonanza took off.
Hey, hold on, bro. This goddamn video gonna make a nigga get scared to get on planes, bro. How many people are gonna lose their life on a plane?
Off from Mason City Airport in a light snowstorm. Aboard were pilot Roger Peterson, Buddy Holly, J.P. Richardson, and Richie Valens. Within minutes of takeoff, something went wrong. The plane veered and crashed into a frozen Iowa cornfield. All four died instantly on impact. Investigators later determined the pilot had become disoriented in the storm and lost control. The tragedy became known as "The Day the Music Died," immortalized in Don McLean's song American Pie. 3 of rock and roll's brightest young stars had died together. For Richie Valens, the coin flip that seemed like good luck had actually sealed his fate. Tommy Allsup, who lost the coin toss and stayed on the bus, lived another 58 years. Elvis Presley. On August 16, 1977, 42-year-old Elvis Presley was at his Graceland mansion in Memphis, Tennessee.
Then Elvis died on a toilet, ain't it?
The king of rock and roll had been struggling with health problems and prescription drug addiction for years. His weight had ballooned, and he could barely perform. That afternoon, Elvis went into his bathroom. Hours later, around 2:30 p.m., his girlfriend Ginger Alden found him unresponsive on the bathroom floor, face down on the carpet. She called for help immediately. Elvis's road manager and others rushed in and attempted to revive him. An ambulance transported Elvis to Baptist Memorial Hospital, but he was pronounced dead at 3.
I thought Elvis died on a toilet. Is this false information? The toilet thing was just a rumor? I mean, they said it was in the bathroom, so maybe he did die on the toilet, but for whatever reason, this video didn't want to, I guess, release that information. Interesting. Elvis stole all his music from black people and he married a minor. Is that facts? Really? We got to fact check that.
3:30 p.m. The initial announcement stated he had died of a heart attack. What emerged later was far more complex and undignified. The autopsy revealed that Elvis's colon was massively enlarged, approximately twice the size of a normal human colon. He had suffered from severe chronic constipation caused by years of opioid abuse. The strain of attempting to use the bathroom, a physical effort known as the Valsalva maneuver, had likely triggered cardiac arrhythmia and heart failure. Elvis Presley, the
Okay, so it looked like he was trying to take a shit, and he literally died.
most glamorous and successful entertainer in the world, had essentially died straining on the toilet from drug-induced constipation. The toxicology report showed significant levels of multiple prescription drugs in his system, including codeine, Valium, and other medications. His personal physician, Dr. George Nicopolis, had prescribed thousands of pills to Elvis in the months before his death. The world mourned
He need to go to jail for that, no?
Elvis as a cultural icon, but the medical reality of his death revealed a man who had been slowly killing himself with prescription medications. Tens of thousands of fans descended on Graceland. Elvis was buried there after a funeral attended by celebrities and dignitaries.
Upbeat, my
The
dog.
bathroom death became tabloid fodder, but it also highlighted the deadly consequences of prescription drug abuse. Whitney Houston. On February 11,
not
2012,
Whitney.
48-year-old Whitney Houston was staying at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. That evening, the hotel was hosting a pre-Grammy Awards party thrown by music executive Clive Davis, Houston's longtime mentor. Around 3:30 p.m., Houston drew a bath in her 4th-floor suite. She filled the tub with extremely hot water, over 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Houston had cocaine and prescription medications in her system. She lowered herself into the scalding bath water. At some point, Houston lost consciousness. She slipped beneath the water and drowned. When her assistant found her around 3:35 p.m., Houston was face down in the tub. The assistant called for help. Paramedics arrived and attempted resuscitation, but Whitney Houston was pronounced dead at the scene. The medical examiner determined she had died from accidental drowning.
Man, stop doing drugs. Stop doing drugs. It's not worth it.
with heart disease and cocaine use as contributing factors. The water had been so hot it had burned the skin on her back, but Houston had
Wow.
been too intoxicated to feel the pain or pull herself out. The circumstances were grim, but what happened next shocked many. Houston's body was removed from the hotel room and taken to the coroner's office. That same evening, just hours after her death, Clive Davis's pre-Grammy party proceeded as scheduled in the ballroom downstairs. Davis made a brief statement about Houston's death. Then the party continued with performances and celebration.
Holly Weird. Holly Weird.
Whitney Houston's body had been in the building hours earlier, and now guests were drinking champagne in the same hotel. The decision to continue the party drew criticism, though Davis defended it as what Whitney would have wanted. The bathtub death of one of music's greatest voices became another cautionary tale about addiction's deadly grip. Prince. On April 21, 2016, staff at Paisley Park, Prince's estate and recording complex in Minnesota, found the 57-year-old musician unresponsive in an elevator. Emergency services were called at 9:43 a.m. Paramedics arrived and attempted resuscitation, but Prince was pronounced dead at the scene at 10:07 a.m. The news shocked the world. Prince had just performed shows days earlier and seemed to be in his usual form. The investigation revealed a tragic case of accidental poisoning. Prince had been suffering from severe chronic hip pain, the result of decades of performing in high heels and executing athletic stage moves. He had been taking what he believed were Vicodin pills for the pain. Toxicology results showed Prince had exceedingly high levels of fentanyl in his system. The pills he had been taking were not legitimate Vicodin. They were counterfeit pills manufactured illegally and pressed with fentanyl, a synthetic
That Fenty.
opioid 50 times stronger than heroin. Prince had unknowingly been taking fentanyl, believing it was prescription hydrocodone. On April 21st, he took pills that contained a lethal dose. Investigators found similar counterfeit pills throughout Paisley Park, in vitamin bottles and other containers. Prince had likely been obtaining them through intermediaries without knowing they were fake. Prince became a victim of the fentanyl crisis that was beginning to sweep America. He left no will, and his estate became tied up in legal battles. His death highlighted the deadly danger of counterfeit prescription pills, a problem that has only worsened in subsequent years. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe.
Damn, man. That drug shit is crazy. Yo, again, y'all, every single day y'all wake up, make sure you say thank you, Lord, for another 24 hours, bro, because you just never know, you know? You just never know. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. RP to legends, and RP to just all the people that lost their lives in general over some bullshit. Someone set him up. Yeah, that's probably possible, bro. Honestly, that Holly weird shit, nothing surprised me anymore. Nothing surprised me anymore. But in light of that, I wanted to play that song in the video, but just on stream. Let's vibe out to some. Let me put y'all youngins on. Matter of fact, let's watch the music video. Let me put y'all youngins on to some real music. That's good music. Y'all can't say a nigga ain't put you on to some real. Yeah, I be listening to that good trash, but I be listening to that good music too, man. All right, y'all. With that being said, I'm gonna get my mind right for tomorrow. Figure out how I'm gonna do tomorrow, cause still gotta get these vids out, but I still also wanna start playing these games. But them games cause I wanna beat them. So it's probably gonna be 2-3 hour long situation. So that'll probably take up the whole stream if I try to beat the game in one stream. So I'm gonna try to stream 2 times tomorrow. I'm gonna figure it out. But Poppy Playtime's game and streams on the way. But as always, y'all stay safe. I love y'all. Hold on, let me find a good outro song.
Hey.
Nah.
I just shot my shot at this little
Nah. Nah. Hey, we go out to this. Some slow shit.